Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rogue for live stream number 7, as we continue to discover all the game has to offer and continue our playthrough of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Good morning, hope you're well, hope your week has been everything you want it to be. Today, well, different kind of a different stream today. So if you weren't with us yesterday morning, we actually finished the story. The Shay Cormac story is finished. Yes, I've had some comments to say that wasn't very long. It wasn't. Surprisingly, not long at all. But we still have lots to do within the world itself, which is kind of frustrating, whilst also weird, because most Assassin's Creed games we've done, we tend to clear as much as we can as we go, which has always worked for us. It's always been our kind of play style. We've done well with it. There's always things we need to do once we finish the game, because it's impossible to do everything along the way. But we've never really had this issue where the whole world still needs exploring once the story is finished. Now, Rogue has done that to us, and I'm kind of annoyed in one way, because there's been no push to explore. There's been no incentive to kind of do a lot of the stuff that we haven't done, which in some ways I find annoying. I'm trying to be as nice about it as possible. But so today the plan is trophy hunting. We're going to try and complete as many trophies as possible. A lot of that will just involve clearing a lot of stuff. We did look at the trophies yesterday in the stream at the end to see what we needed to do. My thinking is we basically need to clear everywhere. And once that's done, we can then look at specific trophies. A lot of them I think will clear just by clearing the maps. You know, complete all the Animus fragments. That's a trophy. Do all the interception missions. That's a trophy. So things like that. So I'm trying to type and talk, and this is where I struggle. Bear with me a second. Right, yeah, sorry. I can't type and talk. It's one of those weird things I've just not been able to do. So the plan is we're going to do as much as we can today. I'm hoping that gives me some sort of idea of how much we need to do next week. Not tomorrow, next week. So then I can schedule in roughly when we're finishing Rogue to when we're starting Unity. I don't want to obviously schedule too many or too little. I kind of want to make it so it works. So yeah, this stream is going to hopefully help guide us to that. Hopefully. But yeah, we're just going to run through, see what we can clear. There are going to be some mini stories, I believe, inside this. It won't just be running around doing next to nothing. There will be lots to do and see. And also gives us a chance to kind of explore the map a little bit. We haven't really seen enough of it throughout the story itself. So I think that's definitely worth exploring a little bit more. But yes, I am annoyed. Yes, I'm kind of in two minds about the whole thing. Mainly because I kind of expected it to, well, at least show us quite a lot of the map whilst we were doing it. But obviously it didn't happen. Currently, we stand at 15 trophies achieved, 47 available, including the platinum, with 34%. The plan is, because I believe we can, is obtain the platinum. We did all the modern day stuff yesterday. So there is nothing left to do modern day. We do need to go back and resynchronize some of the missions. That is something we do need to do. I didn't check sound, did I? Let me just double check sound. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, the only thing we will need to redo a couple of missions. It's not many, and I don't think they're that bad. The main thing we need to do really is clear the map and then just see what else is extra on top of that. So, as you can see, we never even visited King's Farm, East Village, Stoy Vincent's Farm, I'm not sure. Lower Manhattan we did a little bit, and we did a bit down here. That's how bad it was. We just didn't do enough within the game itself. So my thinking is we head north first, we clear this. Before we head too far, I want to head here. In fact, we'll fast travel. We need to keep sending out our fleet. Now, we have to complete a certain amount of those 33 fleet missions for a trophy. So we are going to need to keep sending them out. And obviously, we can do that here. When it comes to the optional objectives, I haven't quite decided when we're going to try and redo some of those. Maybe when we get bored running around, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of in two minds. Now, I'm not sure how many of these we need for a trophy. There we go, we've got a relic there, nice. We've done 10 so far. Gibraltar is the new one. So we need to secure the route first, as always. We've got plenty of money. Money isn't an issue. I know one of the trophies is to fully upgrade the Morrigan, but again, that can be done when we're doing the rest of the outside world on the map, because this is the only main city map to do. The rest of it is all at sea and islands and things. So because of that, we'll move on to them. Why did that just say only 85%? Oh wow, okay. Think we're okay. Yes. I only said 87%. Oh, a bit of trouble there. No. So yeah, we'll do a lot of that when we're going through that way. Okay, Gibraltar. We have got a ship, I believe, of 25. This is something we do need to probably look at. We're going to get to the point, I think, we're going to need better ships. But until that point, we do need to keep sending these out. It did, I think it was 13, the trophy was. Let me just double check. I believe it's 13 needed for the trophy. Gang HQs, that's fine. Counter-kill Stalkers, that's something we'll do as we go. Our Sturgo challenges we'll sort out as we go. Fully got the Morrigan. Counter 20 smoke bombs, got to remember to do that. Visit every location in the game, obviously, something we've got to do. 17 story missions in the naval campaign. We need 17 of 33. We've got 10. So obviously that might take some time. We'll see. We've got just about three and a bit hours. So we'll see what happens. Why not? I thought I'd sent the ship. I hadn't sent the ship. There we go. So while that's doing that, we'll collect from the bank to keep this going. We've obviously got upgrades we can do. The plan is we clear New York first, I think. I think that's a good way to start. So we're just going to head north. Gang HQ probably been one of the first things. See if we can deal with that. Keep an eye out for Stalkers. I need to counter-kill Stalkers. So I need to keep an eye out for them. We normally give that telltale sign there nearby when we get the whispering and the screen kind of moves in on itself. So that is something we need to do. And obviously we need to clear everything on the map. Animus fragments, all that good stuff. This is the part where that can get tedious, but like I say, normally we'd have done this as we go, and then the tedious doesn't kind of happen because you're doing it whilst doing other things. The downside to this one is we haven't got that ability, so this could become... Oh. We have a Templar map equipped to this location. Okay. I don't know how to look at that. The Templar map. New York, 517 minus 227. 517 minus 227. Okay. So it's over this side of New York. Then we need to remember that. There is a map for there at some point. But yeah, so thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. So this could become quite tedious. Normally, like I say, would have done this as we went along. Annoyingly, we haven't been able to because the story finished really quickly. So, but I think we do need to do this, and also it enables us. There's a stalker nearby, isn't there? There is. I kind of need to get the stalkers to attack us because for one of the actual trophies, we need to kill them. As I say, the plan is to complete as much of the maps as possible, many trophies as we can do. Cut down the gang flag, okay, and kill the gang. There's 3 gang scouts. That's interesting. That's a different type of gang place. There's also a trophy here. Okay, don't want to reset it, so I have to hold off. Yeah, my thinking is we do as much as we can, and then hopefully we'll have an idea of how many streams we're going to need to do this next week, which will allow me to kind of schedule in Unity and stuff next week. That's kind of my thinking. We kind of need to know this information so we know what's happening coming up. Okay, we've got to locate and kill the gang leader, and we've got to kill the scouts. Darts wise, I've got no berserk darts, annoyingly. It's annoying not having the berserk darts. Okay, what are they doing? I have got berserk grenades. This may be the time to use them, to be fair. Maybe the time to use them. I know there's a trophy for a certain amount of people and 1 berserk grenade, so we need to have a look at that as well. Obviously, some of the minor trophies I think we'll do as we go, but we'll see how this works. I think that scout survived. The scout has survived. That's annoying, isn't it? I needed the scout to die and he survived. Okay. Still need to kill 3 scouts. They're the ones in red. Where's that guy gone to? Why is he all there for? Remember, I can't leave the area as it gets reset. Too far away. Where's he going? I'm hoping he comes back, because if not, that's potentially a scout we can't kill. Now we could go in there all guns blazing, but I think that's the wrong way of doing it. Alright, what is the best way of doing this?
Now that the French are gone, we should
Is he coming back now? He is coming back. Right, let's kill this scout as he's coming back. I think that's a good way to start at least. Don't know if I can whistle and he'll come close. It might be too far away, to be fair. No, okay. That's the scout down. He came back, so that made that a little bit easier. Right, we need to think of our best way in. Obviously, the flag to cut down there. There's a guy standing up there, which is a little bit annoying. So I need to get to him. There's a guy there. Obviously, you don't want to get seen. For as long as possible, anyway. I can kill him. There's 2 guards there. Obviously, the leader's around somewhere. That's someone else we've got to deal with. Guy there. Scout over there. Flag. Just trying to think of the best way over. It was a bit noisy, wasn't it? I'll loot the ammo. Try and walk past these 2 guards. Hopefully they don't turn around. I'm trying to... There's a stalker nearby. Being seen as well. I think someone just seen me. I think they've gone away. A bit tricky. There's a few things we need to do with the berserk grenades and stuff. I think we need to berserk grenade like 5 people in one go. Things like that. So if possible, we'll try and complete those as we go along. If we get an opportunity to do so. We also need to counter smoke grenades with a gas mask. 30 times or 20 times. My thinking was we'd run through this really quickly. It's not going to happen in headquarters, I don't think. Obviously, there is also one to do with the headquarters. Taking over every headquarters is also a trophy. So that's something else for me to focus on as well. That's why I thought we'd clear New York first, as that solves that problem. Right, I kind of want him to go back to them other 4 guards, because if possible I could berserk grenade all 4 in one go, and I believe that is a trophy. But he decided to move away. If he does go back, that could be a trophy complete. I believe it's 4 berserk grenades, 5 people with berserk grenade. Let's have a look now. If it's sleep grenade, we'll use that one. Berserk grenade, yeah. So if we can hit these guys with berserk grenade, there is enough of them there, I'm thinking. Need 5. I think that will affect all 5. No, only... Oh, I didn't do enough. I think it's only affected 4. But hopefully it'll take out the scout at least that someone dealt with. It's things like that we need to keep an eye out for. I kind of need to let the Stalkers attack us as well. Because I need to counter kill the Stalkers. Okay. I think that's the Stalker there, isn't it? Was that the gang leader? I think that's the gang leader, isn't it? Or was that the scout? No, this is the Stalker. And that's one done. We need to counter kill, I think it's 20 or 30 of those. Alright, who is that hiding in that bush? Is that the gang leader or is that a Stalker? I think that's a Stalker. Either that or that is a... I don't know if that's a leader or a Stalker. Wrong person.
Stop! Getting away! Catch him!
Yeah, that wasn't intended.
Lost sight of him. We have to find him again.
Okay, I don't think I killed the gang leader.
Running. Hey, you! I can shoot him. Can't do this here. Stop!
It's still a scout kill. Gang leader could be the issue because I think he's ran away.
Halt! Let him die like a man.
Right, that's the Stalker that's come out against us as well now. Anyone attacking, or are you all just standing there? Okay, this has gone badly. I think that's a Stalker at least dealt with. Yeah, this hasn't gone as planned.
Fleeing is futile. You aren't armed.
Right, we're just going to cut down the gang flag. That must have killed the leader at some point. I didn't think I had, but I think I have, according to that. I think the British are coming in to help as well now. Bonus if they are. I think we may have done the first gang headquarters of the day. And no, we're going to become anonymous. There's this guy. I think that makes me anonymous now. We're anonymous? Good chance way to check if we can loot. If you can loot, you're anonymous. Good morning, Dennis. How are you? We started the stream about 20 minutes ago. It's not too far, not too long ago. We've got to try and complete as many trophies as possible today in Rogue, because we've done the story, to actually find out roughly how long it's now going to take us. So I can kind of schedule in when we start Unity next week. Which is a bit annoying. So there's quite a lot to do. But we'll just see how it goes. Take it slow. There we go. Gang headquarters done. As you can see, lots of things to pick up whilst here. This is what's going to take time, is all the picking stuff up. We'll try and do it in a decent order. I think that's the best way. Right, we've got to remember, do not bump into the English whilst they're here, because they will then attack you. We found that out the hard way. But yeah, not too bad at gang headquarters, that one. We probably did take it a little bit slower than we needed to. But I kind of felt I didn't want to rush in and ruin it. I think we definitely got at least one of the Stalker kills, counter kills done, which means that's just something else added to the trophy list done. Although we need 30 of them, I believe. Right, next shard is over there. It is kind of just go to the map, work our way around. There are mini stories within this, so we've still got the Templar stuff to do. Interception missions, that's going to be something we need to clear. And there will be a few of those. This is where it becomes tedious. As I say, normally, when we do stuff like this, clearing, it's at the end of the game. We've done quite a lot along the way anyway. Doesn't become tedious, but because we haven't been able to do as much, because the story finished so quickly. Stalker nearby.
Now you see me? Now you
Counter kill. I want that trophy for counter kills for Stalkers. So the more we can do that, the better. I'm kind of got to let the Stalkers attack us.
What do you think you're doing?
Don't want to attack a British guy if possible. But yeah, so we've got to allow the Stalkers to attack us, because we need to obtain that trophy for counter kills. I think it's like 30. It's something ridiculous. But we'll just see how we go. As I say, we'll clear New York first. I think that's a good place to start with the gang headquarters. And then we'll move on to sea. We do need to upgrade the Morrigan. We need to make sure we're constantly sending our ships out on the fleet missions, because we need to do 17 of those. So it's going to involve a lot of running around. But hopefully, all works out in the way we want it to by the end of today. And we'll have some idea. There's a Stalker nearby. We should have some idea of how long we need to do this. There we go. Have one done. Like I say, a lot of this is quite quick. We do need to go back on 100% a couple of the sequences, but obviously I'm holding off, because at some point collecting random stuff is going to get tedious. I'm kind of holding off until that happens, and then we say, okay, we'll go back and redo a few missions. Right, where is the Stalker? He is there. I want him to attack me. Her, sorry.
Now you see me? Now
Got to keep doing that. We need these counter kills until that trophy pops. Counter kills is what we need to do. We need to look out for an opportunity to berserk grenade 5 guards in one as well. That's something we need to look out for. So we just need to find that opportunity where we can do a group of 5 guards in one. As I said on Discord, you should do Legacy of Khan. So we mastered PS5 this year, Medieval Remaster. Same thing, Unity and Tomb Raider, Raise of Tomb. It's multiplayer still free. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, multiplayer, if the game has multiplayer trophies, we tend to not even do any, go for the platinum. I'm just not a fan of multiplayer stuff. Not for any reason, I don't know, I've just never really bothered too much. But I know, like Black Flag, we kind of didn't go for the platinum Black Flag, because the multiplayer side. Mainly because the multiplayer's dead. I know I've got a few people that have said, could you, when we do Unity, could we do that with them for the multiplayer stuff? So at some point we'll end up doing multiplayer Unity to allow other people to get trophies as well. There's a few people that have said they want to do that, so hopefully that'll make things a bit easier. Help you? What's going on over here? There's someone shouting for help. Yeah, I have to need to have a look at Legacy of Calm. Save the citizen. We saved him. I don't know if that's actually a trophy. I need to look. I don't think I saw one that said there was a trophy for that. Right, we have gained a new blueprint. That's something we do need to do. I'd say the quicker we clear New York, the quicker we're at sea, and we do need to upgrade the Morrigan as well. I was never a massive fan of Tomb Raider, strangely. I thought I would have enjoyed it because obviously the free roam aspect and stuff, but I never really enjoyed Tomb Raider. Even as when I was younger, I've played them. Never really enjoyed it. It's like, I don't know. Another Sturgo challenge done. We need a certain amount of those for trophy as well. And that does give us a voice in grey. There's quite a few of these. I kind of want to read them in order. I think that'll make more sense. Okay, let's get the next shard. I didn't mean to jump so far. But yeah, I think, like I say, if you still need Unity trophies, when we jump on with other people to get them all done, more than welcome to come on as well. It's always a good opportunity for more than one person to get them in one go. Okay. I am just running into some of these places. I know I shouldn't. But it just makes my life easier. As I say, we need to kind of get to a point where we've got 5 people together for Berserk. Berserk grenade. Nice double. I do like the way that Shay kind of naturally swings around. It's so graceful, and like it's not difficult when he swings his swords and kills people. It's weird to watch, but it is so graceful. Okay, what have we got? We'll go north first. No, we'll go to this first. I try and do things in an order that makes sense. So we'll try and grab this, the shanty, and see where that ends up. That's my thinking. But I think once we get bored, maybe after New York, we'll then go and redo some of the missions with 100% sync, because I know that needs doing. And then, yeah, there's a few trophies to do with cheats as well. I don't even know too much about that. That's something we may have to look into a little bit. Missed it. I think this one's gone, because I decided to jump down. Where's it gone? Still above me. It's over there. But I didn't go too far. I could have grabbed it. I've missed it, I think. I hate shanties sometimes. No, I've got it. We have got it. I thought I'd mess it up massively. Okay. There's a renovation to do here. A couple of things. We'll head over here next. As I say, it's just a constant keep an eye on where we're heading. There's Stalkers nearby. Again, we need them to attack us. We did get the Animus database. Padstow's Farewell. This is the shanty. I forgot we'd actually get scared of the shanty. How bad is that? As I say, the whole point really is to try and work out how long we need next week, so I can schedule in when we start Unity. I don't obviously want to give up on this too quickly. If it does become really, really annoying, frustrating, I may have to do it off stream. But obviously, it's always, I find it's better if you guys see us complete it, because there may be people that are stuck with certain trophies, and you know, showing them how we managed to achieve it can help other people. Okay, there is a shard up here, I believe. Is that an animal there? Oh, we need animals. Something we haven't done much of. Although, do we? I don't think there's any trophies for Shay upgrades. I don't think. We haven't got many animals. Can't hit it from here, can I? No. Should have guessed that, shouldn't I? Just because we haven't got many animals, it might be worth, if we can find them, grab them. I don't know if we need to use them for upgrades for trophy. I have looked, but I don't remember seeing one. It was trophy related. Where's it gone? There. Oh, come on, it's quick. There we go. I think there was something about petting 5 dogs. That was an animus trophy. That's a fox pelt. There we go. That's what we needed. A new cheat unlocked. So there is a certain cheats we need to use at some point as well for trophies. They'll be the final things I think we do. I don't know how many fox pelts we need. We're too far away there. Save. I don't think we need to save citizens for a trophy, but I can't not. Although I may start not helping. There we go, citizen saved. Once this guy actually dies. There we go. I hate the one on PlayStation 1, but no, because of game, because my mum and uncle played it all the time. I didn't play as much Tomb Raider, the same as Spyro. I was never a fan of Spyro either, to be fair. There's another Stalker nearby. Yeah, Spyro was something else. I played it. I don't think I'd ever play it again now. I played it at the time. There's lots of these things that people have, you know, were massive games back then that I just weren't a massive fan of. Where's my Stalker? It's always better if you can see the Stalker, I think.
I got you.
Once we get this trophy for counter killing Stalkers, we'll stop kind of looking for them. And we'll probably end up ignoring them by the end of it. But currently, we need that trophy. I don't know. I need to have a look how many fox pelts I need, really. I don't like killing animals unnecessarily, but whilst we haven't really got much animal upgrades, we should do it. I don't believe, though, there is any trophies for upgrading Shay's things, but life will get harder, so because of that, I don't want to make sure we are equipped. Okay, Viking sword is the next thing to look for. I don't remember doing manual Viking swords. Are you coming after me? I think he just dropped a grenade at his own feet. No?
Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot.
Okay, I think the British helped us there. More than anything else. So as I say, it is just going to be trophy hunting as much as possible. Then we can kind of get an idea how long we need next week. I don't think I need any more foxes now. I've got 2. That should be plenty. As I say, I don't even know if there's any trophies related to crafting. We'll just try and do what we can as we go, and then we'll look at trophies and stuff as and when we need to. Currently, we're focused on just clearing New York. That's the plan to start with. Viking sword gained. That's 2 of 15. That's a lot of collectibles, and because we weren't ever, you know, focused on it during the main story, because there was never that kind of push. It's really frustrating. More so than any other Assassin's Creed we've done, I think. There should have been more of a push to explore, and there never was. Okay, we're going into this area next. Oh gosh.
Oh, I need to talk to you.
Well, that's these guys freed rather easily, isn't it? Well, that'd be a little bit harder to free them, but not really.
I cannot thank you enough. You are a hero.
Again, I don't think that's trophy related either, but we're here, it makes sense. This is what we're actually after. There is a map nearby as well. And we know we've got a map that corresponds to something here. That's something else we've got to look at, actually. Is our map. Death of the Executioner was what we just gained. 1744 Mentor. I followed John de la Torre to his homeland in the north. The weather does not agree with me, as I am too used to the climate of the West Indies, but I will not let this arrogant bastard know how much I suffer. We arrived in Quebec to find Mathieu Leville, a slave from Martinique who was purchased by the French government to serve as executioner. He was said to possess certain knowledge of the first civilization, but we were too late. The cold weather took its toll on the poor man, and he died from an illness last September. But all was not lost. To cure Leville's depression, the government procured him a wife from the West Indies. As the marriage could no longer take place, she was put up for sale. John Delatour, acting on instinct, bought her, and he was right. Though she was scarcely allowed to be in her intended's presence due to fear of infection, the executioner gave her his most trusted secrets. Pardon me, sorry about that. And he promised to keep them safe. I asked for her name. She told me she had just been baptized Angelique Denise, and before that she had another name given her by another master. I told her that she has no longer had a master, her freedom would begin by choosing a name for herself. She laughed. She has the most delightful laugh. Then she told me that her name was Abigail. I have changed my mind about John Delatour. Your disciple Achilles. That's quite cool. War letter from Achilles. You still love those games. I had the Spyro Master, all platinum easy to get, but my first account was oh wow, that's bad to lose the trophies. I know a lot of people did the Spyro Remastered, fair. What accent are you concerned about, Lexi? Mine or in the game? Good morning, by the way. How are you? Okay, we need that next.
This is more like it.
Templar map achieved. River Valley. Eventually we'll get there. Okay. What is next? So, we've got... there's a few things south. I'm just trying to do things in a decent order so we don't, like, randomly end up nowhere. It's just possible. Chest here, renovation chest. And then we head south. This is the next one to do, the next gang headquarters. There is a trophy for all gang headquarters, so that will be clear in New York. You miss this game, they don't make Assassin's Creed like this one. To be fair, I wouldn't miss Assassin's Creed Rogue. The storyline's really good, but it is extremely short, and you're left with so much to do in the normal world away from the story. I think the story is really good at trying to make you think about, are the assassins right or wrong? The older games, though, we've done like Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3, the Ezio Collection, Freedom Cry, they've all been amazing. We've got Unity next as well, and then Syndicate after that, and they're all fantastic. I've really enjoyed all of them. I think Rogue's the only one where I've enjoyed the story, but it bugs me because it leaves so much left to do once the game itself is finished. Other than that, it wouldn't be so bad.
All I'm saying is that
I'm one of those people that likes a good story. I like the new RPG versions, I really do. But at the same time, there is something about these older ones where you do look at them and go, actually, that's really cool. I like the way that works. And then wonder why that wasn't kept into the newer games in some ways. Unity had the shortest story, to be honest. Do you really think? If Unity's story is shorter than this one, I'd be so surprised. And let down, I suppose. So I've played these all back in the day when they first released. But I can't remember much about them now. It's been so many years. But the idea is to try and get as many platinums in the franchise as possible. And we've only got this one and 2 more games to go, and the franchise is done. We've done every game in the franchise. So we'll actually be able to have a good objective look at all of them and say, well, actually, this was done well, this was bad, this was good. Hopefully, that's kind of the end plan. And then hopefully we get something new come out in the not too distant future. And we all know what Legend he has turned out to be in Assassin's Creed, Mentor Connor. Yeah, Achilles was such an important character later on, wasn't he? Not on top of that as well, though, we've already met, at the end of the story in this, we've met the person we play in Unity. Because we had to kill his father, which was... that's the way to introduce yourself to the next game, isn't it? We'll just go and kill the guy we're going to play his father first, and then we'll move on to that one afterwards. That's one way to do it. You think it is? Ah, okay, that's interesting. I hope it's not. I hope Unity's story is longer. All I really remember from the years ago of playing Unity was the actual architecture and the way they used technology to make the map was the first time it had been done to that degree, and the map itself is mapped out exactly perfect to what it is in real life, or was, I should say, because obviously the Notre Dame in Paris had a fire, didn't it? So I don't think that's still the same anymore, unfortunately. But at the time, it was mapped out to perfection. Sorry, I always make a cup of tea before we start streaming, and I always let it go cold because I forget about it. Okay, so far, trophy-wise, we're not doing brilliantly, but I kind of expected that early on because we've got so much to do in New York. Gang headquarters, like I say, you're doing like the Stalker nearby. I want this Stalker to attack us. Remember, we need 30 Stalkers counter-killed.
Timber!
I didn't counter-kill. I didn't know she was above us, to be fair. I wasn't expecting that. They normally come running at you and you can counter. I didn't expect them to come from above. Right, there is a chest here. Obviously, there's a few people to deal with. I don't think this is a area they're not allowed. Are you on the roof again? Right, this one's on the roof. Obviously, I need her to jump down because I need her to come and get me.
I got you.
I did press counter, but I don't think it worked. I don't know if that counts as a counter kill. I pressed counter when she jumped on us, but I don't think it did enough. So I don't think that counts, annoyingly. You should get one of those thermal mug things. Do you know what? I really should. The amount of streams we do, and the amount of times after Apollo, just hang on, I need to drink it before it gets cold. I really should get a thermal cup. It's one of the simple things, but for some reason I never even thought about it. My half got one to take to work. I just never thought about it. That's a good shout. It's Father's Day this week or next week, so I'll have to say to her, that's what I want Father's Day, a thermal mug. That'll do, mate. Okay. I think I've just about cleared the whole of this area now. There we go, King's Farm is done. We got a couple of fox pelts along the way, we got the quest items. Oh, well, it didn't take too long, I don't think. The whole of King's Farm. I'll see if I can find a cheap one. Thank you, much appreciated. I don't think they're that expensive in general. I can get one. I just need to go and do it. It's something I've just not thought about. But so King's Farm is done. So that's complete. There's only a shard to do here in one renovation, and that's that Greenwich done as well. We're heading north here. Now we do have a map for this area. I'm pretty sure it's this area. I think it's around the gang headquarters. I think it's just north of it. So we need to go and do that while we're there. If you find a cheap one, just send me the link. Make sure I get it. Or I'll send it to my other half and say, why that? As I say, it's Father's Day in the UK pretty soon. She always asks what I want, and I'm never able to give her an answer. So it kind of solves that issue for me. Right. Next part of New York. See, it's places like this. Look at the size, the scope of this building. We were here, actually. I should say we were here in the story. It's not as if we didn't. Oh, we weren't here in the story, in fact. Were we? I thought this was the mansion we had to chase Hope through. But I don't think it was. Was it? I don't think it was, actually. I think it was. I'm in two minds, I don't know. Yeah, that's what's annoying me. You've got all these landmarks, and yet we weren't really encouraged to use them or go to them. Okay, that's the other side of the wall. Okay. One outside, I suppose. Gates are open. Still was good in Unity, like Romeo and Juliet, star-crossed lovers. I just now get that they're doing Star Wars thing, and that in Unity with Arno to make people watch Star Wars. Oh, really? See, I don't remember the story enough. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember much of the story. I think there's a secondary bit there, isn't there? It's the other side of there. Okay. Through this gate. Yeah, I don't remember much about the story, to be fair. Is Unity the one that where you get a lot of lock picking? There was one where there's lots of lock picking. I remember that. but I don't know which one it is. But then with only 2 to go, it probably is that one, to be fair. The other thing also, we haven't really spoken much about the 2.5D side-scrollers. So, obviously, they're part of the Assassin franchise. I've got them, to be fair. I got them for a really decent price at the time. But we haven't really spoke about when we're doing them. Now, I know they're not been massively well received, but I think we do need to do them. Whether it would suit episodic content rather than a live stream, I don't know. I don't know enough about them. I was considering going to my other profile that I use to play my boy when we do Lego games and stuff, and possibly going to have a look at them and see what they're like, so I could decide whether to do just episodes or a live stream on them. I don't think they'll take long, to be fair. But if anyone's ever played these 2.5D side scrollers, let me know. I'm curious to how long they're going to take. I don't know if the platinum's possible or not, because I think I've got all 3 of them. They were on offer for like a silly price the other day for the trilogy. It was like £5 on PlayStation Store, £10, something like that. So I just did them. I got them. But I just don't know whether a live stream would work or not for them. Okay, where are you, Stalker? Once we have all these Stalkers to 30 dealt with, I will stop kind of antagonising these people.
I got you, boy.
Counter kill. Because there's no need then to do this. I just only do it because I know we need to kill 30 of them. Or counter kill 30 at least. There we go. We have an elite shot is now blueprint available. Them guards are looking there. Right, we have to do this gang headquarters. Don't come after me. Near the gang headquarters, I don't want to fight you all.
Ha! You won't shake us that way!
Don't really want them chasing after me. We're about to hit a gang headquarters. These, I think, are the opportune times to try and see if we can get some of these extra things done. So, berserk grenades, 5 people in once, that kind of stuff. These are the time to do it, I think. Okay, sabotage the gang poison reserves. They're normally the sleep vats. Locate and kill the gang leader, cut down the gang flag. The gang leader's the one that normally causes an issue, or you know, they can run if they see you. But if we can get a group of 5 together, berserk grenade, that's a trophy. It's things like that. We've got to look for the best opportune time to do so, I think. But yeah, I don't remember the story being like Romeo and Juliet-esque. But then, like I say, it's been a while. Okay. So we need to get in there. The gang, they're there. Naval, right, so we need to, after we do this, we'll send the naval team back out. Because... Get into there before I get seen. Get into there before I get seen. We need to send that as we need 17 of those as well. 17 naval contracts done. I think that's number 11. Alright, what do we got here? Back in there. There's a few guards there, not a group of 5 though, is there? There's a sniper on top. There's a guy over there as well. Ignoring the Stalker at this point. I might have to deal with this guy before anyone else sees us. Oh, I've been seen. That was a bit silly. Not really. I don't know where the gang leader is. I was kind of a bit silly. I rushed in a bit more than I really wanted to. Oh! I think that counts as a counter kill. I'm hoping it does. We do need to use a gas mask a certain amount of times as well with the grenades. That's something we need to look at as well. We're just fighting everyone now, aren't we? Well, I don't know where the gang leader is, but I think we've managed to cut down quite a lot of their men in one go here. It wasn't what I planned. If it's too big, I'll find a smaller one. You sent me the link. Okay. There's a Stalker nearby as well. Over that way somewhere. We need to do our... I can shoot them, can't I think? Once I reload. There we go. That's the gang leader, isn't it?
Now you will taste death.
A gas mask. I didn't press gas mask quick enough. Come on, move, move. Can't let him get too far away because I think that can reset if we're not careful. This is the gang leader. We know that's who we need. That's him down, or her at least. Don't want him running if I can help it. Gas mask. I need to tackle if I can get close enough.
I got you, boy.
Oh, that's another Stalker. Don't let him get. Try not to let him get too far away. Need to reload while running, I think. It's only probably gang headquarters. If the leader catches you, you're then gonna chase after him. We reloaded now. Good. You shot me first there. I don't know how many shots I need to do. Gas mask. There you go. Gang leader is down. So sabotage reserves now. And gang flag. I don't think there's such thing as too big a cup, to be fair, is there? Right, sabotage. One more. And then I think we're done. And getting flag, isn't it? And then this is ours. It didn't quite go as planned, but we've managed it to some degree. There's our flag. I know we've had a good shot, that's okay.
I'll keep up with you.
We've only done one health upgrade, and yet we don't get killed very easily. Unless we make a silly mistake. Generally, we don't get killed very easily. And that's only after one health upgrade. That's the only thing I would say about this. And I do need to do reviews and things when I remember and get time. But crafting has seemed a non-pointless kind of exercise in this. It's not as if any of it's needed. Unless you're looking for trophies where you upgrade the Morrigan and stuff. But most of it hasn't been needed. Headquarters done. I think there's 2 left to go now. My concern is with how big the maps are at sea. We've still got quite a lot to do. Okay, as I said, we have got a map to look for here. We've got an interception to clear as well. We need a map. There is something nearby that we've got to look at the map for. The new mist in the new games is using hidden blades as a melee. Yeah, you don't use them, do you now? Because of the weapons and stuff. I don't think it's not even an option, is it, in Valhalla? That's a good shout, actually. Yeah, it's not an option in Valhalla. Yeah, I do enjoy using the hidden blades as melee. Normally I forget to change the swords quite a lot of the time. But yeah, that option should be there, shouldn't it? That's the thing. Right, everything's full. Where's our desks? We'll collect our wages. We've got no end amount of money. Money will not be an issue for us. Kind of isn't, kind of isn't. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. It's not as simple as you can on this. You just select it, don't you? You can't do it as easily as that now. The Spanish sword is now collected. We've done 11 of these. We need 17, I believe, for the trophy. But I don't know if you need all 33 for collectibles. So we'll have to keep going. As I say, we'll just keep sending our ships out as and when we can. It's a little bit easier when you're doing New York, because every time you do a headquarters, you can do it then. Why is my chance of success 3%? That might be an issue. I've got a brig there. Okay, we may have an issue. So I did wonder if we'd get to a point of where our ships aren't strong enough for this. And I believe we're at that point, since our chance of success is only 3%. I did wonder if we'd hit this issue. It's because they're against a frigate and 2 brigs. So when we go to sea, we need to start getting some ships on our side, because I can't continue the naval campaign now. We're at that point of where I need to get better ships. It was always going to happen, it was just a matter of when. I kind of expected it probably a little bit before now. We're okay. Right, there's a chest here. There's a shard above us. I need to look at the map as well and see where this treasure is. Shard is over here. What else have we got? There's a couple of things over there. Let's do the upgrade, the renovation here then. And I think the map is just near here. So we'll have a look at the treasure map in a second. I think that'll be the first treasure map we've actually done. Renovations as well. Again, renovations seemed a little bit pointless. We've not really had a major need. Yes, it's an income. We've got money galore. The only thing we may run out of is stone. All these renovations. Yeah, there we go. I wondered if we'd run out of supplies at some point, and we have. So this time we have to come back for. We've actually got £92,988 in the bank. It's kind of like money's a non-issue now. We do need supplies though. That's something we'll have to work towards. There's a chest there. Before we go for that map, I nearly forgot. So 517227. So 517 is there. 227. It's up here, isn't it? It's around this kind of, I think it's around there. And what does the map give us? What kind of, some trees, a fence, and a kind of a circular or horseshoe shaped rock boundary-ish area. So let's have a look. Can we find where this map is? Be the first one we've managed to achieve if we can. Can we see that formation or a fence or something? Okay. Not a horseshoe formation. Am I completely wrong in what I'm thinking? Let's go back to the numbers again. 517227. 517227. It's right where we are. We're in it. Ah, there we go. It's actually right next to us. I didn't know that. Completely accidental. We're stood right next to where the treasure was. Right, what do we get for the treasure? You've collected the first Templar artifact. Once you collect all of them, you'll receive a reward. That's one done. There we go. So, take the marker off now. That was nice and easy, once I actually looked properly at the numbers. We can't do that, so let's go and do this chest. Work our way towards the viewpoint. Obviously the renovation will come back for it. That's a quick fast travel thing. It shouldn't take too long to go and come back and do once we are back out to sea getting supplies. You played Pokemon Unite? Yes, I did. I played it on the Switch with my little boy. He still plays it. I kind of got bored pretty quickly, to be fair. I know my boy's looking forward to the new Pokemon game coming out November time. That does look good. Open world, but more slow down catching. He wasn't a fan of the newest one. We got it for Christmas birthday for him. but he didn't really enjoy it, mainly because of the catching on the go. Doing so many buttons at once, he just wasn't a fan of. But the new one, we've seen the trailers and stuff, he's looking forward to that. But yeah, he still plays Pokemon Unite quite a lot on the Switch. I know it's on mobile as well, isn't it? But yeah, I've never really bothered. I played it when it first released, and that was about it, to be fair. Yeah, I couldn't... It just got boring. I find that with a lot of things, though. It's got to really pull me in. This is why I like good story. A story game, for me, is everything. And a lot of these things need to really pull me in, otherwise I just get bored quickly. Always been like that, to be fair. Right, counter kill. Okay, I'm waiting for that trophy to pop, so I've done enough of those. And we need to find a group of 5 guards for the berserk grenades as well. Just got to keep an eye out for the best place for that to do, really. Right, let's go for this viewpoint, and then that's that done. Now I'll open up the rest of this map area. We'll see what else we need to grab. I will say one thing I think they've done really well in this, that I noticed, was when Shay climbs up some of these towers, where he runs in the middle and then vaults up the sides really quickly. I like the way that works. It's a shame we don't see it in other ones, but yeah, I really enjoyed that kind of movement style and way that went. Sometimes there's a shard near here, but I don't think there is. That's synchronised though. What's your favourite Assassin's Creed game? So yeah, a lot of people ask this, and I don't have an answer. Mainly for 2 reasons. One, we haven't finished playing through them all, so I think it's a little bit unfair to kind of judge prematurely, even though I've played the majority previously. But on top of that, I don't know. They've all been really good. Like story-wise, I really enjoyed the stories. For gameplay elements, I think they all if you could make the perfect Assassin's Creed game that had mixes of all of them, would be fantastic. The one I generally say is my favourite is the first one. And we haven't played on the channel because you can't do it on PS4 or 5. The first Assassin's Creed game for me is the best one because it's the first one I ever played. I remember vividly you're riding out to Jerusalem, and the graphical view in the distance was incredible. And for the time the game come out, graphically, you didn't have that kind of viewpoint that you had within that game. And so for me, that's always kind of like holds a special place. So that would be my number one, really. Yeah, I would say just because, like I say, it got me into the franchise as well. I think that's a big thing for me. You love Ezio. A lot of people love the Ezio ones, to be fair. It's kind of annoying he's the only one that got a trilogy. You don't play Unite because you don't have a good team. Yeah, I don't even know what my little boy's team is now, to be fair, on Unite. Yours is Ezio trilogy and the first one. Yeah, Ezio trilogy, I think, has a place in a lot of people's hearts, doesn't it? Can I get 5 in one shot? No. I was just looking at this, might be the ideal place, but it's not. Okay. We need to head there. Is there a shard here? No. So sometimes there's a shard right above this. Ah, there's a chest all over there. Annoying. Still trying to look for the location for 5 guards in one. Right, we'll go and grab this one first, and we'll come back across. Yeah, a lot of people have this special place in their heart for Ezio. I understand. After doing the trilogy, I completely understand where people come from with them. I think I can see why he's loved by Assassin's Creed fans. I really do. But the games themselves, there were bad parts of them. So, like, the Assassin's Creed 2, the first Ezio game, the combat is horrendous. It is just horrible. And it definitely got better as the games went on with Brotherhood. It definitely improved. But yeah, I can see why so many people have a place for it. I don't want that. I was just seeing the rabbits, but actually I don't need them because we caught over hares previously. But yeah, I can see why people do have this special place for it. Because It's good, it's just the combat. About to get attacked. Where are you, Stalker? Thank you.
Got you, boy.
I get the soldiers are protecting people, but still, she attacked us, so we defended herself. No need to join in that. Okay, can I climb up the shard here? I think I can. There we go, shard done. Animus fragment, to be specific. You like Black Flag a little more though, don't tell Ezio. Black Flag is good because I think, because it's pirates, I think a lot of people think Black Flag is this all singing, all dancing game. And yes, it is a good game, the story's pretty good. The sea combat is fantastic. But there are issues within it though. Some of the stuff you have to do doesn't make sense at certain points when you first get to do it, that kind of thing. But again, I can understand why people love it so much. I'm going to have to fight all of these, aren't I? I know it's a restricted area. I know I'm not meant to be here, but there we go. Yep, you shoot your man for me, thank you very much. Very kind. You want to join in as well? Perfect. So you can reload first. Meal the guy with this gun. That'd be me then. Well, you don't separate Ezio and first because Altair and him are connected. Oh, they are definitely connected through Desmond. I think that's what a lot of people. I've read a lot of posts on some of the Assassin's Creed social media pages and stuff, and a lot of people hate on the modern day story. But it seems to me that a lot of people forget the modern day story is actually the Assassin's Creed story. The character you play in the game isn't the story. The main story is all about the modern day stuff. That's where the story continues and goes forward. But everyone seems to just hate on the modern day side, where that's the important part, I find. That's what I see through the games themselves. I didn't want to pick that sword up. Thank you. Okay. Let's stop looting ammo, I don't really need to. This is what I was after. That's done, another war letter. Yeah, and the modern day stuff, the only thing I would say is trophy hunting wise, the Ezio trilogy was probably the worst for that. Assassin's Creed 2 was fine, but the 2 and 3 of the trilogy were horrendous, and I've not managed to do it because of it. Okay, the Siege of Louisbourg, not 1745. Mentor, I'm sorry to hear of your failing health. I only hope this letter reaches you in time. We arrived at Louisbourg in search of a safe house belonging to Nicholas Court, distantly related to Antoine Court, the religious leader of the Huguenots. I have no idea if I pronounced it right. Apologies for pronunciation. I seem to say that constantly. Nicholas is a hematist, studying the mythology of the indigenous peoples of the New World. Delatour believed that he had information leading to precursor sites. Abigail and I travelled with him, posing as his slaves. The subterfuge made my blood boil, but it made Delatour appear phenomenally wealthy, which opened up many doors that wouldn't otherwise have needed to be forced open by more violent means. Abigail soothed my temper, and we spoke often about the strange journeys our lives had taken up until that point. We were running out of time. The wars in Europe had spilled over into the New World, and English troops descended on Louisbourg. John and I attempted to reach out to the French government, but they chose not to augment Louisbourg's defences, as they realised they could reclaim their losses in treaty negotiations. Efficiency measured in human lives. John and I did what we could to prepare, while Abigail searched the city for a safe house. Finally, time ran out. John presented me with his assassin robes. He said that the Templars would surely be on their way. They were not already in the New World, and that the time to establish a brotherhood was now. He shook my hand, called me mentor, and then left the fortress to attack the invaded British troops alone, to buy me time to complete our mission. Abigail found the safe house. It was empty, as though Nicholas Court knew we were coming. The only thing left was a note saying, "Seek out the Sky Woman." I must leave Acadia. The Sky Woman is a myth of the Iroquois, and so Abigail and I will flee to New York, and I will at last begin to build my brotherhood. I hope your remaining days are comfortable and free of pain, Artabai. Thank you for everything you have given me. I will never forget you. Your disciple, Achilles. So that's quite cool. We're learning a little bit more about the history of Achilles. I think this is where this game has excelled. Obviously, we met Achilles in Assassin's Creed 3, but we met him at the end of his life. And we didn't really know enough about his past. We are finding that out. We found that out within this game, and I really enjoyed that side of it. Because there was so much missing from his story previously. And this game has kind of answered a lot of those questions. And it's nice when that kind of makes sense, rather than having a lot of unanswered questions that you probably won't get an answer for otherwise. Plus the fact this makes you reassess, are the assassins the good guys or are they the bad guys? That's the thing. Because we've always been presented the assassins as the good guys, as the people to save the innocents. But in this, we saw a different side to that argument. Are they the ones to save everyone, or is it the Templars that are the better ones? We've read a lot of the manuscripts and things that said, the Templars are aware that they are actually helping Juno effectively take over and become unstoppable. But they don't really have a way around it. Okay, that's that Templar cross complete. I know this is tedious and I apologise. This is what trophy hunting is like, and unfortunately, because the game was the way it was, we need to spend some time just going through and clearing things. I'm enjoying the bits of information we're still gathering though, as it does lead to a lot more information based on characters we know anyway. But yeah, I can understand why this is tedious. This is why I'm chatting away, because this will become extremely tedious otherwise. Desmond is important. I remember I was thinking, give me a chance to do air assassination with Desmond, or when next. I'm sad they left that storytelling in dust. But they didn't though, did they? Because his story finished. And then obviously we've had what's happened in Valhalla's present day that's changed that story a little bit. I wouldn't say they left the storytelling in the dust though for future games. I think the storytelling worked. The unnamed people, different, admittedly. We've had two games, one where the unnamed person was recruited by the assassins, unknowingly at first, and then knowing the one that's now been, in this one, has been brought into the Templars. Not that they had much choice. That ending you get where you have a choice. Join the Templars, or die. Not really a free will choice, is it? But I wouldn't say they left Desmond's kind of memory in the dust, though. I enjoyed the way they dealt with it. Obviously, he sacrificed himself, which was brilliant. He did it because he felt that was what was needed, that was what was right. And then Sean and Rebecca continued the fight once he was gone. He had some bad moments, he killed people. The right people at times, but he didn't know that at the time, necessarily. But I think even from the start, you could probably tell he was destined not for a very good ending. You kind of knew from the start, this isn't the guy we're going to see through to the end. The first one kind of gives you that information. But yeah, no, I kind of felt they did Desmond well. The new stuff when it comes to Desmond, I'm not so sure about. I don't know whether they're bringing him back because of his popularity, maybe. And that bugs me if that's the case. Because that shouldn't be why he's coming back. It should be coming back because it makes sense story-wise. And I get the story. I understand where the story's going. Is it the right thing? I don't know. That's the only thing with the way the story's going with the Valhalla. We kind of need to know more. We kind of need to see where it moves on after Valhalla. We need to see, what is kind of going to happen afterwards.
If I'm being honest, I joined for the uniform.
Are we going to meet someone new? The Basim story is going to be interesting, I think.
This is more like it.
We've got another map. Perfect. Yeah, the Basim game that's meant to be coming. We don't know enough about that either. I'm interested to see what they do in terms of the present day character. Because obviously Bassim's in the present day. Which is weird enough as it is, to be fair. There's lots of unanswered questions, and they're not really giving much away at the minute, which is kind of weird. There wasn't an extra game where you could play as Desmond in the Animus? Yes, there was. That was the last one, which was Brotherhood. What was it? Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood. What's the other one? Because I've done them all, I should know, shouldn't I? I can never remember all the names. Hang on. I need to get the list up. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. That's Black Flag. Revelations. So Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. Revelations was the one where you play as Desmond in the Animus. We haven't platinumed that one. Mainly because... That was the one in the Animus, wasn't it? Yeah. There's one trophy that's horrendous. Desmond also helped Juno. Yes, but you don't play as any character from Future. You know any character in Anime. Yeah, I see what you mean. He did help Juno. But then I think he didn't really realise what Juno was or could do, essentially. Obviously, we've learned a lot more now about Juno since, haven't we? I'm looking forward to this Stalker mission being done. Because this doesn't happen. Any more for any more? Gotta keep counter killing these Stalkers until we get the trophy. Yeah, Revelations. Revelation itself, I've enjoyed the game. We're going to clear these two and then we'll go and do the interception mission. They've been quite good so far, the interceptions. Not easy the first time round, but after one or two attempts you kind of know what you've got to do and it's kind of simple. But good. I still find them enjoyable though. Time up. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Animus side of stuff in Juno. Yeah, I don't think Desmond quite understood what Juno was doing at the time when he helped her though. I think that's the thing. Also, the whole Isu storyline, although interesting, is kind of now getting to a point we kind of need some answers from it. Like, we need to know... Obviously, their plan to put themselves in other bodies worked. But why to that time period? There's quite a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to the Isu that I would kind of like some answers from at some point. And, you know, I may have missed stuff. I enjoy reading everything we come across in the games themselves. I haven't read the books or anything. So I may be missing some information, I suppose. I don't play Warzone. It doesn't interest me. First-person shooters, really. They've become too realistic for my mind. The way my head works, to be fair. So I have an issue with that. From the days I've been in the army myself more than anything else. GTA, again, I've never been a fan of GTA, to be fair. I've played them. The multiplayer stuff bugs me more than anything else. I wouldn't mind playing through the story, maybe, of GTA properly. But yeah, other than that, I don't touch them, really. It's not the multiplayer side kind of bugs me more than anything else. Okay, we've got to protect Kelly Snyder. Snyder is a New York pamphleteer that has been troublesome for quite some time now. She's been stalking the HQs of our allies and eavesdropping on conversation. This person needs to be silenced. Let's go and find her then and protect her, as we always do. Try and use height to keep us busy and keep us out of the way, I think. So she is meant to be here. I'm going to have a look at her in a sec. Let's get height first to try and work out where she could be. I can hear a stalker nearby again. It's normally a standard thing now, isn't it?
This is just scandalous. They should not pick on honest people.
Where is she? I might be too high and this might not be showing up, to be fair. I thought that was her below us, but it could be me being too high. So the downside of trying to use height to your advantage sometimes goes against you. All this war, the GTA story is pretty fun apart. Yeah, I've played bits and pieces, to be honest, and I really should play more. Okay, it's there. One down. 5 of these to do. We've got 2 minutes to do them. Try and do as many as we can before they attack. It's easier to take them out before they attack than it is to let them attack. Yeah, two of 5 done. Let's find the others. We've been caught out a couple of times when we've just let them attack because they can come from any direction, which then obviously makes life a lot harder. Meant to be one here somewhere. Over here. Oh, you're there. Okay. There's a stalker near. I don't want the stalker at this point because if the stalker comes, we're then going to be attacked by other guards and we're probably going to lose the time we have defending ourselves annoyingly. Come here. Thank you. One to go. This could be one of the easier interceptions we've done, to be fair. One more person we're looking for. There he is.
I should leave that one alone.
Interception complete. There is a trophy for doing all of those as well. So that's a bonus. But yeah, so maybe one day we need to look at some of the GTA stories, to be fair. I wouldn't mind having a go. If we stick to the story and not the multiplayer, I think that'd be the way to do it. All this war started because of Apple. They should have destroyed it. None of it would happen. You mean the Apple of Eden? That wasn't how it wasn't how it all started, though, was it? Yes, you're kind of right to a degree. That's probably a simplistic way of looking at it, though. There was a lot more involved at the time, I would have said, than just saying it all started because of the Apple. You got to think, it started in Biax Day. The true assassins, anyway. Okay, new area, new things to look for. Obviously, we need the viewpoints. Where is our first viewpoint, in fact? A long way away from the dock, by the looks of that. Okay. But I know what you mean by the war strikes. It's more than that, isn't it? To be fair, if you want to blame someone for the war, blame the Isu. Because if it wasn't for the Isu artifacts, you know, would there be as big an issue going on between the Assassins and the Templars? Would there be a need for the Assassins, essentially? Although they came together for a different reason at the start. But then I would also argue as well that, and I've said this a few times now, if the Templars and Assassins sat down together,
Like a sharp blade.
where did you come from? Well, I definitely didn't counter kill her. I don't know where she's gone or where she came from. If they sat down together and actually talked about their principles, their beliefs, their aims, essentially they're both on the same thing. They just have a different way of going about it. And obviously, if they worked together, different story, wouldn't it? That's the thing. I don't think the games would be as good, though, if the Templars and Assassins worked together. They're, you know, that's the kind of thing. GTA 5 sucks. You hate Trevor. It's too crazy. I should really give the story a go. That's the thing. I'd love a good story more than anything else. One that really makes you want to feel for the characters, learn about them, what they've been through. And obviously Trevor has been through a lot. Okay, we're going to go grab the viewpoint, and then from there we need to work out what we need to do here in this area. I think we've got 2 more gang headquarters to do in total. And I believe that's it. I don't think there's any more gang... There's a pigeon I've just made fly away. I don't think there's any more gang headquarters at sea. I could be wrong. They're all in New York. I think they are. I don't think that counts as a counter kill either, does it? It wasn't me. I wasn't here. I'm so looking forward to that Stalker one being done. Because it's kind of annoying now. I'm going to let them attack us just so we get the Stalker trophy done. I think it's 20 or 30 we've got a counter kill. Right. Let's synchronise and see what we've missed along the way here. But yeah, maybe one day we'll get some. We've got such a long list of games on the Discord. People have put their game suggestions in one of the channels that I've got on there, and there's so many. I know I've got time to a degree, but there's a lot on there. Okay, I'm assuming we need to do the gang headquarters for this to open up over here more than anything else. Then there's a few other synchronization points as well. Let's do gang headquarters next. I think that's probably a good one to do, especially from where we are, because it's there. Can't believe we're an hour and 25 minutes into the stream. We've yet to actually complete a single trophy. It's because that's just how long-winded some of this is going to be, I think. Right, she's there. Come on then, attack me. I need another counter kill. I do think Shay's quite aggressive with his kills like that as well, isn't he? Rescue the British soldiers, locate and kill the leader, cut down the gang flag. Perfect. He's very aggressive, like the hidden blade to the face. It's quite an aggressive way of doing it compared to a lot of them. Right, we need to find where all these people are. There's the flag. Obviously the leaders would be helpful. Oh, don't do that. Someone there. Is that the leader? I think I found the leader. Got him? Yes, we have. That's the leader down. Now we'll just... The leader is down, so that is done. Let's cut down the flag, and I think we just got to rescue the soldiers. Why? Because we become anonymous, don't we? Come on then. Climb up. There is a Stalker nearby as well.
Not worth the effort. Nothing to interest you either. I can't see him anymore.
Are you guys coming after me or not? I do need to rescue the British, so I might as well do that while I wait them. I like that when they counter your assassination in the air. I do like the way that works. We don't see that enough, I don't think, in some of the games. Just that counter. Right, where are the British?
Stirring up trouble, are you?
Yep, we're stirring up trouble. Come and stop me. Right, it's them two down. Got to get these British out. They're here, aren't they? There we go. And now we just need to cut down the flag, and then we're done. Another gang headquarters finished. So I think there's only one left to do, unless there's any more at sea, which I can't remember if there is or not. If there is, then obviously it's going to take a little bit longer. As I say, today was more about finding out how much we can get done now, and then working out roughly how long we need to do everything else. There's so many collectibles, isn't there? Yeah, so one gang headquarters still to do, and that's the one over here in Lower Manhattan, and then they're all done. Renovations we'll have to come back for, that's an issue. There is a trophy to visit every location, so obviously that will take time. Yeah, it's just, I'm just trying to work out really how long things are going to take. Oh, don't
No
push
criminals,
me.
no French. What I wouldn't give for a good war.
Don't take
Annoying people decide to push me. It's the English people, you can't be careful. Bump into them, they'll attack you. Right, we can't do the at sea missions because we need to actually get better boats to do that. That's fine, we'll have to hold off. We need another 6, I believe, for the trophy. That's something we can look at, hopefully sooner rather than later. I just thought New York was a good place to start today, and so far it has been. It's just taking time to get it all cleared. we finish today's stream and don't have a single trophy to a name, I think that'd be probably cast as a failure, wouldn't it? That's the other side of things. I'm trying to be as quick as possible while also not dying and, you know, trying to achieve these things. There's a lot of time involved, I think. And this is why I wasn't sure whether we should continue to do it on stream, should we do it off stream. I didn't know how tedious and boring you guys would find it. That's why I wasn't sure which way we do this. I'm also interested to see how the cheats work. I've never used cheats. I remember years ago you used to get the magazines that would have the cheats in them. I'm talking a long time ago now though. Why are you not going where I want you to go? There we go. Yeah, that was a long time ago when they used to do that, to be fair. Can you go round? Okay. Normally you can... There we go, that's what I wanted to do. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. They look more like challenges more than cheats, as you would call them, I suppose. Looking at the trophy list, I think it is more of a challenge, more than anything else. Right, where are we heading from here? We've got a map over here. Kind of got to head back over here for the interception mission. We're ignoring renovations because we need materials. Although we could probably can do that one. That might be worth doing. There's a shard over here actually to go back for as well. I didn't actually check whether we could do some of these. Yeah, we can actually do that renovation. Should have checked. So we'll head for map, chest, prosperity, and then we'll do the interception shard. We'll do this as well while we're there. It's kind of my thinking. Can I jump off here? Or am I in a position of not being able to? Probably not being able to, aren't we? Okay, so our map is over there, so we're heading next. Have I got a leap of faith here? Yeah, we have. There we go. So it is just a case of let's try and get as much done today as possible. Like I say, if it does become too tedious, we know we've got to go back and replay some of the main story as well. I was kind of waiting till after New York was done. I thought that was the right time to do it.
That's the way.
Another Templar map for the North Atlantic this time. That's going to be interesting going back to some of the islands and stuff we've been to, just in case the maps require them. Stalker. I knew there was one nearby. Right, we have to grab that chest. Obviously, that we are going to be close to a zone we're going to get attacked in. I think I can just run and get it, to be fair. I know there's a guy there.
Stop you.
Chest looted. Run in, run out. Job done. That'll chase me for a minute. Right, we're heading over here to Prosperity. Through the crowd. I think it's in the tree there. There's a Stalker nearby as well. Oh, he saw me. There we go. We use his own sword against him. Where's the Stalker? Not there. It's a soldier. There's the one we need. I don't know if I can get it from here. Yes, we can. I thought I'd got away from the soldiers, but they're still... Are they fighting me or each other? I think they're actually looking for me, aren't they? Come on, I don't need to fight you all, surely. Okay, we're going to have to fight some of these, I think, to get these off her back before we can do the next bit. There's only a limit before they stop coming after you, to be fair. Any more? One thing I've noticed on this, we haven't had more than one person attack at a time. The previous ones, where you got some animations with more than one person attack, Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3, they've been really good, having that extra animation. Just when you get more than one attack more than anything else. It's because they're interesting. We still need this Berserk Dart 5 people, so we do need to create a bit of a fight when there's 5 people after, ideally. There's a Stalker nearby still as well, isn't there? Somewhere over there. Right, renovation we can do while we're here. We did check
Awaiting
what we
your
needed.
instructions, sir.
And we have got enough for it. So let's quickly do this. No, we haven't. I thought I looked and we had. Ignore me. We can't do it. Okay, there is an interception mission here. We need to get the pigeon. Got to be slow. The pigeon will fly away. Annoying they keep changing the button. Okay, Scott Lawson. Contrary to expectations, newly promoted overseer works against the Brotherhood's interests. That didn't make no sense. I'll say that again. Contrary to expectations, newly promoted overseer works against the Brotherhood's interests. Take care of him in public. That should shock the population and bring him back in line. Right, we need to find him. Find his attackers. I will change to blades. Someone's talking about us, I believe. There we go. Right, okay, let's find the target. It's here somewhere. Come on, out the way, people. You're not going to move out of the way, are you?
Come on, right back.
There we go. Good old X to get past people. There he is. Okay. 4 people to find and kill. And I've yet to see one. Come on, where are you? Ah, one there. There we go, it's one. Where is this one? There's one right here. There he is. Number 2. We've got 1 minute to find 2 more now. One is right near us, and I don't know where.
Try to keep them safe. I am as fair as I can in
I want to say he's on top of there.
I have no idea
Can't
why
see
these
him.
men wish me harm. They think I'm a wealthy man.
Ah, one's over here. One, and there's still one left. I've got, what, 36 seconds to try and find this last one. And he's in this location, so he's around here somewhere. Where is he? It's normally someone, like, standing in a obvious place. I've got 20 seconds, and then this guy will start walking. I thought he was on there. But yeah, normally they're standing in an obvious place. Why am I being attacked? In the middle of an interception mission, that's not helpful. Assassins are approaching. Can we see the assassin anywhere? I'm in a bit of trouble because I'm about to be attacked. There's a grenade there as well. Try and defend this guy. Okay, one of these guys is obviously the person we need to kill. Berserk grenade. I'm just going to try and use the grenade here. There's more than 5 people here. No, wrong one. I want the grenade launcher. Okay, I'm nearly dead as well, which isn't helpful. I don't even know if that guy's going to survive this, and we've got to redo this. To be fair. I want the grenades there. That's what I'm after. Is that enough for the trophy? I don't think it is. I was trying to get 5 in one there. No. That's the trophy failed anyway. Where is this last assassin? That's the other thing. I thought the last assassin would be here by now, but he hasn't really arrived. Unless it's one of these guys. That guy's about to die as well. If you like Stalkers, you need to play Red Dead. I've played it myself, personally. But yeah, we've not played on the channel yet. It is on our list of ones to do.
This must be a mistake.
So yeah, it's on my list. Okay, for some reason the assassin hasn't come to kill this guy. So, has this bugged, or is it, or have we missed something? Obviously we killed 3 of the 4. And one guy is meant to be here. It's none of those guys. But this guy hasn't arrived to take him out.
I have no wish to die today.
It's kind of weird. Time's run out, he's meant to be approaching and he hasn't. I kind of feel it's bugged, and I don't know. I've obviously done something. I'm probably being seen by the other people killing all the others. Probably didn't help things, to be fair. But yeah, Red Dead we need to do on the channel at some point. I probably wouldn't do a platinum run. I think there's multiplayer trophies involved. The Witcher was the other one we were talking about doing. The only downside to The Witcher, as I did say, I'd do a platinum run, but it means following a guide, and I don't do guides. So I was thinking of just doing a normal run through of The Witcher rather than a platinum run. Okay, I can't find this last assassin. So that in that case, I think we just have to leave the area, or fast travel, I suppose, and reset this so we come back and redo it. Because he is not appearing. There's definitely no more assassins here. So I think the big fight we just had with a load of them has kind of caused an issue here. So if we fast travel to the viewpoint, in fact we'll go to one that we actually need something from. Let's fast travel to this one. Fast travel unavailable, okay. I believe we've got to leave the area. I think that's the only way of fixing this. Normally they'll walk off, don't they? And when they walk off, then they get attacked. Let's see if I can make him move. So he's kind of just got himself stuck. No. I obviously can't kill him. I could shoot him. No, I can't shoot him. Yeah, he's not walking off or anything. So we have bugged the mission somehow. Unless the only thing I can think is they are all dead. It's not even like it's one of these guys. Okay, I think what we're going to do is leave the area and see what happens and hope it resets. I can't see another way of doing that. There is a shard nearby we do need to collect. The shard is on this ship. It's not resetting currently, is it? The shard is right up there. That's where we need to head then. Why is it? There's now a green icon over there. Oh no, it's just to tell me that where the area is. We need to climb up this boat and see if we can get the shard. I wasn't intending to swim, I could have just gone over the side, to be fair. I'm hoping, while we're away from the guy, reduce distance to target. Perfect. I kind of want that to reset. We need it to redo that interception. Kind of annoying when things like that happen, but it's just one of those things. As I say, I thought we'd at least have a trophy by now, and so far, zilch. Nothing. Kind of tells me it's going to take a few streams to get done if we do this live. Because the story's done. It is just collecting stuff. So we've got that decision to make. Well, you guys need to help make that decision. Do we do it live? Or do I just do it in my own time when we get the platinum? Because this is going to, I think, involve a lot of time. Okay, I don't want to reduce distance to target. I might have killed myself anyway. There we go. Desynchronized. That may hopefully sort that issue out we had with the interception. So yeah, I don't know. We kind of need to decide what we're going to do this. As I say, if it takes all stream just to do New York, the bits at sea are worse. I'm hoping that shard still counts. It does. Why is that still there? Is that still active? Ah, locate the assassination target. Perfect. So it has reset to a degree. We're going to locate the target, 4 assassins, and then hopefully this interception is done. Stalker nearby. I'm starting.
I'm so glad I'll be
I am starting to get. I failed. The target died. How did the target die? Okay, I'm not sure how, but the target died. Pigeon has returned to its location. Right, where's the pigeon? That didn't go right, did it? Pigeon is over here. Right, we're heading back for the pigeon now. Yeah. I'm in two minds whether to do this on the stream or not, mainly because of how long I think this will take now. I thought we'd run through this pretty quickly. Obviously, we haven't. The downside of doing it off stream is most of my spare time is spent recording, editing, all that good stuff. So because of that, it takes away from that. So I've got to work out the right time to do it. Right. Let's try and do this one properly. Hopefully we can get it done this time. Obviously,
there's nothing we can do about it.
There was an issue last time. Hopefully we won't have the same issue again now. Let's find the target. He is just over there. Right, let's find this first assassin that's in this area. Because this was the one that bugged out, I believe. So I kind of want to find him first. Not that I can see him though. There's going to be one, there was one there.
We need to cut him off now.
We have got soldiers attacking us, which obviously is going to cause an issue, I think, with the mission again. Because this guy is now moving, which I don't want him to. He's down. Then we got seen by a soldier again, which is what makes this go wrong, I think. Berserk gas, I need to have ready. If I can complete a trophy with this, I will do so. Obviously 5 guards in one place, berserk gas, perfect. I need them all in one place, annoyingly. Are you gonna, there's 4, 5. No, that's 2. Didn't work as intended there. None of these are the actual assassins. I think this might bug again if we're not careful here. There's too many people coming to fight us. I've got no grenades left. Okay, we'll defend the target. The 2 assassins are meant to be coming for the target now. And we've got to defend him. And obviously, I don't know where the assassins are, because we didn't manage to find all of them, because these guys decided to attack us instead. Once we've dealt with them all, hopefully they will attack. No, he's over there. We lost. The guy's been killed. Failed. Okay, twice now I've not managed to finish that one. More people are approaching. Why don't you all go away? Right, we do need to escape. We need to go back and get the pigeon as well, admittedly, once it returns to its original location. There's a stalker nearby as well, by the sounds of things. Are they still after me? Right, we did capture the pigeon. I need these guards to go away. We failed this twice now. 1, because it wouldn't allow it to happen, and 2, kind of our own fault the second time, this time I think. Right, let's grab the pigeon again. I know they're still looking for him, but it is going down. Okay, we know where the guy is. There's one assassin I can't work out where he is, and that seems to be the issue.
I think we will witness a death.
So, the guy is over there. There he is. Now, where are the assassins? There's one assassin I'm missing that I can't seem to find. Right, there's one there, approaching now. There's obviously one over there.
I think we will witness a death.
This guy's hiding now. We haven't got that long to find them all, to be fair.
Die. Trying to give us the slip.
Where is it? Oh, this... Kill him. Big guy, kill him.
I'm not certain I would react any better if you ask me.
I think he's killed him, or nearly killed him. I think we might fail this again, the way this is looking, annoyingly. I've got 35 seconds.
I'm not certain I would react.
Where's that assassin gone? There's normally one stood there, and he's not there anymore. Right, there's one here. It's one down. So there's 2 assassins dealt with. There was meant to be one over this way. I can't see him. Right, there's one over there who's being attacked currently. And here's my other one. May get away with this time. There we go, all 4 assassins dealt with. The guards helped massively there. So that is complete, finally. I think the guards helped. But as I was saying, we need to make these decisions. Do we continue to try and plan this on stream? Do we move to Unity? And I do this in my own time. And once it's done, we'll obviously do a review video. I still need to do review videos for the other Assassin's Creed games we've done. I'm a little bit behind with reviews. Mainly because the episodic stuff takes a lot of my time up. But the Horizon Zero Dawn, no, Horizon Forbidden West review is going to be out next Sunday, a week Sunday I believe, I'm scheduling it for. That is done. So it's quite weird when you look back at games objectively. When you've enjoyed them, even when you've not enjoyed them, when you look back objectively and start thinking, well actually, that was good, but yeah, that didn't quite work. At the time, you may not even realise some of these things, but it's only afterwards when you kind of look back. Well, actually, yeah, that's a good point. That should have worked better, but it didn't. It's always weird. Oh, I find it weird anyway. St George's Chapel is a new database entry. Let's have a quick look. I think I just missed it. Yeah. We haven't done many location database entries, to be fair. Played Red Dead Revolver on PlayStation 2. Yeah, that's the thing. See, I played Red Dead Redemption 2. I never played the first one. I don't know why. It just never kind of happened. Come on, Shanty. Stay still. Let me catch it. Perfect. Shanty done. Right, we are slowly getting there in New York. It is taking time, admittedly. We are getting there. Right, synchronization viewpoint. Up there. So that's where we'll head next. This is why I'm saying we need to make the decision. Do we, after this stream, do we just move on to Unity? Or do we carry on doing this on stream? What I'll do after today's stream, I'll put it on Discord and let you guys decide as well. Because I don't know the best way. I know some people find the running around just to achieve trophies boring. But then we have done we've done all of our platinums on the stream, so it's one of those. But I kind of expected New York to be done quite quickly. The fact we're still, we're nearly 2 hours into the stream. We've got an hour and a half kind of left, and New York is kind of nearly done, but there's still quite a bit still to do. I was honestly expecting us to be a lot further ahead by now. And it's not through taking our time, it's just the way things work. Like, there's lots of things to do. Though we do need to pet 5 dogs. That's for an Animus challenge. I know we do need a certain amount. Certain Abstergo challenge, sorry. But I think we need a certain amount of those to actually do something else. Trying to remember everything we need to do. That's the other thing. Okay, that's a James gun. Revolve is the first Red Dead. Is first. Red Dead Redemption is second. Oh, is it really the third part? Oh wow, I didn't know that. I just thought it was 1 and 2. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we're nearly there. I know there's a Stalker near me. I need to be aware of them, obviously. Once that trophy of Stalkers pops up, it'll make life a lot easier, I think. Where are they? Can we see them hiding somewhere? Yeah, in the bush there. I need to be careful because I don't want the guards to come and attack us for defending ourselves. I also need berserk grenades because we know there's a trophy related to that.
So long.
I don't know how close we are to that trophy. It's really frustrating not knowing how close we are. Okay. That's that. I'm thinking chest, shard, and then we're going to head to this viewpoint. And then we can head further south. As I say, there's only one more gang headquarters to do in New York, but there's still lots to pick up. There's another interception there, in fact. Also, what this game doesn't do very well, it doesn't tell you what you've got left in an area to pick up very well. Like, normally on Black Flag, you could look and you could see, oh look, I've got 2 more chests to do in this area. It doesn't do that. And that's kind of frustrating. I like having that information to hand when we need it. Right, there's another stalker nearby. There she is.
I got you, boy.
Okay. And the annoying thing with stalkers, obviously, is then you get attacked by everyone else.
I don't need more. Prepare to die. I can get him from here.
Can you? Where are you? Oh, I missed the shot. Kill 5 enemies with headshots. Another Abstergo challenge done, at least. Right. Stop attacking so I can continue on with what I need to do, please. Move away. We're still wanted, so I can't really go anywhere. Can't get the chest. This is annoying. Them guys are fighting. I think we're not wanted now. That's bonus. There we go. Chest achieved. They stopped looking for us because they were too busy fighting each other. I'm wanted again now, though. Where did you suddenly come from to attack us? We were free and clear, and this guy decided, no, I'm going to go and take him out. Okay, where are we heading? Let's head to viewpoint, I think. I know there's a shard there. We'll go viewpoint first, though. There's another, I think there's another stalker nearby as well, yeah. These counter kills are getting annoying now. I kind of just want them done. Okay, we'll go high and see if we can find where this viewpoint is to make life a little bit easier. Okay, there's our viewpoint. I think this guy will probably shoot at us. No, that's an actual stalker, I believe. It was a stalker. Okay, that's where we've got to get up to. So let's climb. There's a chest here. So I think be here then, won't it? There we go. There's the chest. As I say, we looked at the trophies list yesterday at the end of the stream, or towards the end. Most of them are simple. It's just a case of getting to them places to do them all. And I think the one that will obviously take the longest is visit every location. It's always the one that's going to take the time. And I do want the platinum, but I've just got to find time, my own time, to then do it if we don't do it on stream. But I do think in some ways it's also a waste of a stream. And we know there's other stuff I want to be doing. So many decisions and I don't know what the best answer is, that's the thing. Okay, we've got a war letter here and then we'll head to the shard. A few things here to pick up. Blueprints. Keep heading south, basically. Aim to head across from there. We kind of need to head south, clear this and come back up headquarters. And I know there's a shard over there to finish off as well. It's kind of the plan, I think. This should be a dive off. It is indeed. That's a big dive. There we go.
Still peaceful around.
Yeah, I wish there was a way of knowing how many times or how close we were to this Stalker counter kill. I'm hoping I'm doing the right thing, otherwise all this is wasted, obviously, the counter kill. I wonder if it is an Abstergo challenge. Perform 10 escapes and confidently using blending or hiding, diving in the water from a height of 45 meters. Could have done that, to be fair. Privateer. No. Scout. That's all. Yeah, okay, no. We need to pet 2 more dogs. That's something we can do. That's another challenge. As I say, we need a certain amount of these done. That's a trophy in itself. Is a certain amount of these challenges done. No, disarm and kill 3 agile guards. No. That's fine, Nancy. I'm not too worried about that one. I thought we'd find something. Cheats, obviously, we need to do. No, there's nothing there to tell us how close we are to this challenge. I wonder, because PS5 has this ability, doesn't it, to actually tell you, trophy tracker, how close are you? I don't know if the screen will go blank now. Apologies if it does. So it's not actually. You actually just see me stand there. Perfect. I was trying to find. Go to trophies. This might mess the stream up. Yeah, now you've got a blue screen. Apologies for that. I'm just trying to see if it will tell us how many we've done in terms of countering. We need to counter 20 smoke bombs as well. I don't think it's going to tell us looking at that. Because it won't tell me how close we are to the smoke bombs as well. We need to counter smoke bombs with gas mask as well. Again, that's going to take a while. Right, that's the letter done. Which we'll have a quick look at. And it's the scientist. 1746, dear Senor Ulloa, I understand that you are the man of science who became a prisoner of His Majesty when I returned to Spain from Ecuador. What an unfortunate coincidence that you were captured on your long journey. Allow me to apologise on behalf of my country for holding you prisoner. While I am a simple man of real estate and finance, I do so appreciate the bold leaps men like you make on behalf of civilised men everywhere. I represent an order that is keenly interested in scientific advancement. It is present in every nation of the world, and I suspect that you may already have met its members, though they never revealed their allegiance. I would like to use my influence to introduce you to the Royal Academy in London. There are certain antiquities scattered throughout the globe that I wish to locate and acquire, and I believe you'll be able to help me. Yours in friendship, Reginald Birch, London. Yeah, I'm hoping we are doing the right thing for the counter kills. Not being able to have a running tally is kind of annoying. Right, there's going to end up one nearby in a minute. Right, see if we can get this shard over here. This the Stalker by any chance? I'll take the kill. There we go, you're down. Oh, that's the annoying thing, now everyone's after us. I didn't want to go down either, I want to go up. There's a shard nearby, that's what I'm actually after. I think that's what's holding us up as well, is having to keep escaping from people. It's not really helping us, is it?
I'm so glad I'll be the last one you
Okay, I might just hold off a second so we can escape. Nearly escaped. Just go over the yellow, go down fully. I don't know why that guy didn't do anything, but there we go. We'll take it. Where are we heading next? We got the shard. That was the important part. Let's do chest, blueprint, and head down this way, I think. Are we clear now? Free and clear? We are free and clear now. Perfect. Okay. It's definitely gonna try and have a plan. I know we've got to clear this whole area, so I'm not kind of bugged that we haven't got a trophy yet, but it is kind of expected because we know we need to clear all of this. Right, I've got another one nearby, haven't I?
Mind your head, boy!
I kind of want that. Once that trophy pops, I know we've done it. It's just not knowing how many. I feel like we've killed lots with the counter kill. It does feel like we've done a lot, but let's have a look how many we actually need. Look at the wrong one here. It's because I went on to a different one to look, didn't I? Gang HQ, we know about that one. Counter kill 30 Stalkers. I probably haven't done 30, to be honest. It feels like I've done a lot, but I guarantee it's not 30. Because 30 is a big number in that respect. Right, another treasure chest over here. And a blueprint as well to gain. There's another Stalker nearby. Which these guys are then going to attack me. The minute that Stalker attacks, these guys are then going to come and attack as well, I think. I can see where they are. I can try and avoid. I like the idea of Stalkers, I really do. I just think it's implemented annoyingly. Right, that's the person who's going to come and attack me.
Now you see me? Now you go!
Because now they'll attack me. Do need a counter grenades with, if they're a smoke bomb grenade, I need to counter them with gas mask, but they're not, annoyingly. There you go, he's been shot. Okay, where are we heading next? I'm ignoring the guy on the roof for the minute. Another blueprint over here. I don't know why he didn't go underneath there, to be fair. I don't think I've got enough to do this now. We'll check, just in case. No, I didn't think we had. Plenty of money for all the upgrades, just not enough materials. We'll get to that point where enough materials shortly, I think. Once we go at sea, we'll just go and take out a load of ships anyway. Because we need ships to send off so we can actually do more of the naval missions. Right, where is this Stalker? I'm kind of got to go towards him because I need to counter them. I just hope I'm doing it correctly. Because there's no way of knowing.
I got you, boy!
But I'm assuming I am. Okay, the shanty should be up here. So if we go up, why are you not climbing up any further? Can we not climb any further than that? Okay, that's annoying. The shanty's over there, so we should be alright. I was just hoping we'd get up from that way, but she's not allowing us to. There's going to be another Stalker nearby, isn't there? There's a shanty. I'm kind of hoping the Stalker leaves me alone for a minute. I'd rather get the shanty than kill the Stalker. Shanty achieved, though. Okay, we've got a chest, a shard, and we just keep going south at this point. May be useful probably to get the shard first, to be fair. Mainly because it's up high. That makes more sense, doesn't it? There we go. Drop. Where were you? Oh, you're there. Come on then. Gonna attack. Gonna go away.
I'm so glad I'll be the last.
We don't get that Stalker trophy by the end of the day. I'm really disappointed, I think. Okay. Let's grab this chest, and that's done. It's just so much stuff to do. Right. Let's go chest there. May get the second one. Head over here to the ship, I think. This is an area we're not meant to be in, so this probably would involve a little bit of fighting, I'm sure. Stalker nearby as well. Sit him down. I know it's a restricted area, we should be okay. Come and loot the chest then. Why can we not loot? There we go. I think that's the Stalker, isn't it? Just ran away there. There's another chest here I want to grab. Ideally without being seen. Be nice. There we go. I hate killing people unnecessarily, but I threw her off that time. That probably wasn't what I needed to do. Okay. That is that bit done. We are getting there. I know it's slow and tedious. Do you know what? I think this is the first game that the collectibles are now annoying me. I've never had a playthrough that I think the collectibles have annoyed me until now. And I think it's just because the lack of story to go alongside it is the issue. Once you say you're going to do something, you have to follow through. Okay, that's that one done. We do have an... I don't think there's a trophy, but we do have a thing about jumping into the water, don't we, from a really big height. Well, this shard here is on a ship, so it's another opportunity, I think, to do that. If it's an Animus... Oh, an Asturgo challenge, if we can clear it in one. I can't remember if it's a trophy or not. Yeah, if we can dive into the water from a great height, if it is a trophy, that's one done. If it's not, it's a challenge done, which we need a certain amount anyway for a trophy. So it's kind of two birds, one stone kind of situation. Okay, I need to get across to there. Can I travel on this rope? Stand up. Yes. I've just killed myself. I knew I'd... Why did I say ally dead? That's us. I needed to jump off to get the shard. It made sense. Hopefully the shard stays collected. It should do. I've no real issue with killing myself just to get a shard, to be fair. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, shard done. So we've got grab prosperity. We need to grab this shanty as well. Is there anything else? There's prosperity there, isn't there? Still feels like there's lots to pick up. Pardon me. I had no interest in going into the restricted area. I just wanted to be up high to get this prosperity in a second. I've got someone ready to come and kill me in a second as well. Do we know where they are? Below us probably, I think, by the looks of that. Right, prosperity it is. There we go. Nice and done. Shanty we need to go back for. I kind of missed that one. I don't know how I missed the shanty, but I did somehow.
Now you see me? Now you die.
I think... Well, she died, I think, but that wasn't the plan. I don't think we got a counter kill for that, annoyingly. Alright, let's go shanty. Let's grab this. There we go, shanty done. That's all the collectibles in this farm area done. Although it's not quite true because there's still stuff over here to do. So I don't know why this area is still greyed out. That's something I don't know about. Let's go for shard, war letter, shanty, and then see where we're heading from there. We are slowly getting there. It's just very slow, to be fair. And once we've got the islands to do, there's a lot more involved because you're sailing around. There's ship fights to do. There's the Morrigan to upgrade. I think we'll feel better once we're actually at sea doing them kind of things, because it will feel like there's more to do. Why did that not work?
Clear shot.
There we go. Shard gained. Where's trying to work what's next? War letter.
You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog.
There you're down. I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't feel I had a choice. He wasn't going to let us do what we need to do. Okay, war letter's just down here. She was going to come and try and stalker us. I've just done it in advance, to be fair. We still need to find this group of guards so we can do 18 at once. I don't want to pick the body up. Wasn't intended. There we go. Good old war letter done. We'll have a quick look at that war letter. I do enjoy reading them because I think they're interesting. They do give you a lot of information. That's right, I found one off, I don't know why. All over the world, 1746 brothers and sisters. I'm writing to inform you that a new brotherhood is being created in the New World. Where you have allies amongst English colonists, French colonists, and the indigenous people of the area. I've sent similar letters of friendship across the known world, for I believe that we are growing ever more connected, day by day. If my brotherhood is to succeed, we will need allies from all empires, of all genders, of all races, who believe in the same thing, the creed. I hope I can count on you among them, yours Achilles. So Achilles sent letters all over the world to try and get as many allies as possible. We kind of know how that turned out in the end, don't we? That's the thing. Definitely wasn't as he intended, I'm sure. Come on. Shanties haven't been too bad. They're not that quick. I feel they were quicker in like Assassin's Creed 3 and things like that. So which is quite nice they're not that quick, to be fair. Okay. Now I've got to go and grab that chest. Have I got a jump off point? No. There's a stalker nearby. We are going to get attacked as we go for this chest by the looks of things. I see where they are in advance. They're there, aren't they? Okay. I don't think assassinating them actually helps us. Remember, we've got to counter kill. No, it wasn't him then, it's someone else. I thought it was that person. He will surely attack us though once we're attacked. Can't see where else they could be. Not too worried. Let's head for chest over here. I do need to head south. There's prosperity there, and then back up here. I think we'll head here, and then we'll probably fast travel to here. Head south, prosperity. Then we need to head across, grab these things, work our way up. As we work towards this last headquarters, really. That's kind of the only plan I can think of at this point. I need this stalker to pop out, wherever they are. Hiding. I don't think they're going to now, though. Kind of moved away from them. I wish there was a running tally you could see with the stalkers, so you know how many you've counter-killed. Because obviously, that's going to become an issue. In terms of just not knowing how close we are to having that done. Definitely always better to know. Good morning, Meteors Gaming. How are you? I didn't see what your message said. You took it away. How are you this morning? Okay, there's someone about to attack us. Come on, Stalker. I need you to come out of there.
I got you.
It's another counter kill. I can't believe there's 30 of them you've got to do. I just don't know what number we're at. I kind of want to know what number we're at as well. I think if I knew, it wouldn't be too bad. It's just a not knowing, isn't it? That becomes frustrating after a while. Okay. Double assassination. We've gained the chest. That's another one done. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Getting a little bit frustrated with this. But we kind of knew this would probably happen. Just because of how short the story is, it's left us needing to clear everything still. So yeah, it's becoming a bit tedious, let's put it that way. But yeah, it was kind of inevitable this would be what would happen, I suppose. How are things? How have you been? What have you been up to? We still need 5 guards in one as well with berserk darts. Berserk grenades, sorry, that's something I've got to look at and aim for. I just need a group of 5 guards, don't I, really? And then berserk grenades, all 5 in one. I've tried it a few times, and you get like 4 or 3. You don't get all 5, so it's got to be a close together group, I think, for that to work. Okay, we need to go onto the boat to then go up the front mast by the looks of things. You liked my video? Which one? Okay, that's the waterfront done. Well, that's that one done anyway. So, we need to head across. We've got this one there, these 2 over here, and that's basically the waterfront done, I think. And we're back into Lower Manhattan again, the last kind of area. Keep an eye out for these stalkers. Like I say, my plan is we'll have... You're a stalker, aren't you? Yes. She should attack us, I think. I think she's a stalker. She is indeed. We've got to get New York done this morning before the end. We've got an hour. We've spent 2 hours 20 minutes trying to clear New York as it is. I would like to think we'll get it done. Part of me worries we won't. If we don't, there's something seriously wrong. Okay. Jump across. Right, not going to jump across, are you? Try that again. So there's a treasure chest over here, up high by the looks of things, which is unusual for treasure chests. None of the soldiers will bother us unless you bump into them. They generally won't bother us at the minute. Is it high or is it on the floor? It's on the floor. I don't want to keep going high. Nice big. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Okay. Chest is up high, so that does answer that question. Kind of think for a minute it wasn't because of the way the angle was looking, but it is. Okay, that's that one done. There's another stalker nearby. There's still one chest to do in the waterfront, which is this one over here. I'm believing one collectible, which is this shard, and then the waterfront's done. One area to go. As I say, we are getting there. I'm kind of curious as well, is there going to be many stalkers out at sea once we're on the islands? Hopefully there is, because we're going to still need more by looks of things. Right, there's an alarm bell here. I just need one chest from in here. It's not an area that's going to affect us being here, so we're okay. I think this is just a chest with mists at some point. As I say, we still need to look at main missions and what we still need to finish. Because there will be some, I think, we're missing like 3 or 4 optional objectives. It's not many, to be fair, although there's not many missions, is there? And I'm pretty sure we don't need many to get 100% sync.
Crime under control and not a Frenchman in sight.
Crime under control, not a Frenchman in sight. That was an interesting conversation English troops having there. Did you hear him afterwards as well? My God, it's good to be English. They do say some funny things, some of these soldiers, in passing. Okay, shard here. This is the last waterfront thing, I think. There we go. That's the waterfront clear then. We have one more area of New York to fully finish. I know we've got a random odd shard we need to grab from over here. But other than that, we've got obviously the refurbishments to do, the renovations, but we need bits for them, and we'll do that. We'll do that at sea. But one more main area to complete, and that is Lower Manhattan. So we are definitely getting there. Yes, it's taking time, but we are getting there. And I think that is the last gang headquarters. I don't think there's any at sea, because I think they're called different things. If that's the case, that will help being the last one. Right, there's a chest over here. So I'll grab that one first. Again, we're still looking for stalkers. Got to keep our eyes out. Got to counter kill those. This. Do I need a lockpick? Is the guard next to it going to see me, or is he going to allow me to lockpick? No, he didn't. I did wonder if he would. I wondered if he'd let me lockpick and just stand there and watch. Or would he actually try and stop us? He did try and stop us, to be fair. That's the gates open. Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure Unity is the one which is next for us on our main playthrough. Is the one where you have to use lockpicks and you break them in the locks. Unless I'm thinking of a completely different game. I'm pretty sure that's Unity. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I know, weird things, eh?
We did it, lad. We chased those nasty Frenchmen out.
Okay, there's another gate here, but I think I can get over it. I don't need to open it this time. Let's grab this chest. There is a stalker nearby as well. The overall is if they attack us near other people, like this, we then get attacked by other people. Was there one above us as well? Are you going to attack or not? I need that to be a smoke grenade, because then we need to use gas mask. We need to counter a certain amount of those with gas mask. I don't know if I did it on that one in time. We're going to have a load more guards now coming and fight, aren't we? The British know we're on their side. I don't get why they then attack us afterwards. You'd think the British would just leave us alone, wouldn't you? Okay, you can't break defense, we've got to allow him to attack the counter.
Surround the bastard.
Because I haven't got swords out as well. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful now. I've lost a bit of health more than I needed to. Okay, now can we get all this was just so we can grab this chest. How bad is that? Okay, let's loot some ammo. I'm assuming I've got enough grenades and stuff. One. I need berserk grenades because we need to use them for a trophy. I need that position where there's 5 guards together. Right, let's grab our Templar map. We're still working our way north. We will obviously take this shortly. I don't think there's that much to grab here by looks of things, unless a load of stuff's going to appear once we... and possibly once we do the headquarters, to be fair. But yeah, we are close now in terms of clearing everything for in New York. Stalker nearby again. Add that to our 30 nearly doing. That's annoying. There's no running tower. Even if it was a Templar mission, that would make sense. An Abstergo mission challenge, to be fair, because that would give us. Let's have a Stalker there. Come on, I'm here. Thank you. There we go. Stalker killer trophy achieved. It's taken us 2.5 hours, but the trophy for Stalker killer is now done. So we have we've killed, counter-killed 30 Stalkers. I thought that'd take us forever, but actually that wasn't too bad. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be fair, so at least that's done. That's the one I was kind of not sure how we're going to clear it, because there's no way of telling how many you've done, so I'm glad that's out the way. Shanty next. The kind of makes me feel better now. We've actually achieved the trophy this morning. Only one, admittedly. Although, I think we should finish with the headquarters done. There's still so much to do, isn't there? Before I decide on the schedule for next week, I will ask on Discord what you guys think about doing this on the stream, even if it's an evening stream, maybe. And we do start Unity. I don't know. Like I say, I'm in two minds. I don't know what the best way of doing this is, just because there's still so much to do. Trinity Church. Okay, where's this going to take us? There, okay, Templar Cross. That one done. I kind of was thinking of getting the viewpoint before we do the interception. I'd like to be able to see the landscape really. Although it's right near us, we have to. We're here. Let's do it. Let's risk it. We've obviously had issues with these previously. The last one took us a good few attempts. It did bug out on one of them, and then all the guards just kept getting involved, which obviously slows everything down. We need to slowly approach the pigeon. I like this idea though, that we're trying to intercept the assassins' kind of messages. So, Lewis Johnson. Oh, sorry for the yawning. It was a rough night. This war veteran has hunted many assassins in the current conflict. His experience, leadership and cunning has resulted in the loss of many of our brothers and sisters. Strike fast and hard, but do not underestimate him. Now we need to locate him. He's normally nearby, aren't they?
Show those corrupted toads that you stand for something.
I found him already. I think I know exactly who he is. Please don't let there be Stalkers be here, because that will really frustrate things. There he is. Right, we've got 2 minutes 10 for 6 assassins. Has he just killed him himself? Oh wow. That's the first guy who actually can defend himself.
Men fought properly, face to face. If these clowns would only stand their ground, none of them.
I don't think we've actually had someone who can defend himself as an assassin before. Sorry, defend himself against the assassins. Normally, they're defenseless, but he can actually fight. That helps us. I've still got more to find though. Right, this guy is one of them. Oh, don't come after me. This is what I don't want, is fights like this. One, it takes away the time we've got to find the assassins, but also it encourages other soldiers to come in. I've got 1 minute 12 now, and still need 3 more. It's annoying when other people get involved. Still looking for one. Could be anywhere around here, to be fair. I think it's behind me. Is he behind me? He is. Where does he come from? Right, we got half them down, but frustratingly, there's still more to do, and I don't think I've got much time to do so. I'm thinking one is above us here. Yeah, one is over there. I don't want that, do I? I know this will cause people to come after us, but at least that's one done. Can we see the next one? We've got 2 left to do at 10 seconds before they start attacking. My thinking was I was going to try and get ahead of... They killing one. Cool. The guards down there are killing one. We have got 1 left to deal with. We need to defend the target who's there. And here he comes. There we go. That actually worked out better than I expected. Interception done. I wasn't expecting it to go that way. That actually worked out really well in the end. Okay, we need to unlock this tavern. That's a fight. A fist fight as well. I've got a stalker, I think, after me, or someone near me. The sounds of things. Now we've done the counter kill, I'm not worried about Stalkers. We're not even going to try and like look for them and hang around. We'll leave them alone the majority of the time. Unless they get in our way and that kind of stuff. There's just no need to now really do anything with them. I just needed the counter kills done ideally, and then we can crack on. 2 more dogs we also need to stroke. That's part of an Esturgo challenge that will add to another trophy. You need a certain amount of Esturgo challenges done. The other thing is keep checking trophies, but while we have loads of stuff to clear, I don't need to check as much. Right, let's head into the tavern. We can unlock this quite quickly. It's just go in, speak to the guy behind the bar, fist fight a few people, job done. We're not really welcome in here, that's the thing. I don't think there's anything for doing the games in the taverns. Like I looked when I looked at trophies yesterday, so that's a bonus. You can see a heavily armed man. We're really going to fight him in the tavern. That's one for a table. I know we didn't quite see it. It kind of blended away there. Another guy down. The only problem with that is you kind of can't see anything when it happens. Last one. When you're ready. There we go. Job done. Tavern unlocked. We will speak to the barkeep. He does normally give information on convoys, which we need for another trophy.
So how is it that Parliament controls our very...
And it costs us money, we have plenty of money, so I'm not overly worried about money. So that's a naval convoy found for us in the North Atlantic. That's the only benefit to those. Just makes you able to find them. We don't need crew, so we're not overly worried. So, we need there's a viewpoint nearby, and then we need the headquarters. And then we'll see what's left to pick up in this area. I know there's a shard over there to do. Obviously, renovations, we're missing a lot of the requirements. But we'll give them some seeing and have to come back and redo them. So, we've got this viewpoint to do first. I didn't want to put... Bumping the guard is a bad thing, because then they chase you and want to kill you, and it's a bit harsh really, because you just bumped into them, they want to then suddenly kill you. Seems to be what the guards are like. Right, we need to head up. We'll get the viewpoint first, do the headquarters. That should be another trophy at least. I know we're nowhere near the amount of trophies I kind of wanted done today, but maybe I was being a bit unrealistic in how quick New York would be. It's just taking us forever to clear it. There's a shard on top of this, we need to head to the shard first. I see, that's the thing with not looking at trophies before, and if I'd known this, we would have probably done it whilst doing the majority of the story, although it was never kind of pushed towards. We could have done a lot of this whilst doing the story, but we didn't visit half of these places. That's the problem. Okay, we'll synchronise the viewpoint. Headquarters is next. And then we'll go from there. We may even get some sailing done today. What have we got? 40 minutes? Possibly. Still need to do this grenade, berserk grenade to 5 people. That's like I'm going to try and work out best place for. Okay, so we have cleared everything in this area currently. Let's go for the gang headquarters then. I wondered if this would give us something else to find, that's the thing. We still need to dive into water from a height, don't we? We must be able to do that here. There's some big ships, so it must be something we can clear here, I would have said. Right, let's get high. See what we need to do in this gang headquarters. Better reload first as well. We'll try and be quiet, obviously. I don't think it's going to happen for that long before we get seen. Why have I got rid of those? Kill the British traitor, locate and kill the gang leader, cut down the flag. Okay, so there's a British traitor here we've got to deal with. There is also a guard up top there. And we are looking for the leader as well. Kind of want access to the rooftop. Because I want access to that guy. without him seeing us first, ideally. Need him to turn. Once he turns, we're going to take him out. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's him down. The leader is meant to be here somewhere. I need to spot him. Try and deal with him quickly before he starts running around. You see him anywhere? Not currently. Where is the leader when you want him? What are you playing on your PS5, Dennis? There he is. That's the leader. That's the guy we need to deal with. I kind of want to do him with that before he runs away. It's annoying when they start running. Obviously, I need him not to see us to do that. Which might be possible if he stays there. There we go. I've got a British traitor to kill. He's on the ship over there. I have been seen. Hello, Salmon. Hopefully I haven't got the pronunciation horrendously wrong. How are you? Do tools kill? In this, you don't really have many tools. You got berserk grenades and stuff like that. They do kill. So if you use berserk darts or berserk grenades, once the berserk runs out, they actually do end up killing. So yeah, if the berserk wears off, it does actually kill at the end of it. Need a human shield. I knew he was going to shoot. Any more? Come on. So that's the one down. We just need to do the flag now. And once the flag's done, this is the last gang headquarters done. So yeah, some of the tools do kill. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Berserk darts are the big one, because once they wear off, they die. That's why in many Assassin's Creed games where there's berserk darts, there's no point upgrading how long they last for, because actually that does things bad for you in that respect. You need them to wear off quickly so guards die, but they can also take out others in that meantime, or at least draw guards themselves. Okay. Why is a trophy hasn't popped for gang headquarters? This is annoying. I thought our gang headquarters. Okay, Salmon, no worries. I thought the trophy would pop for gang headquarters, unless obviously there were more gang headquarters elsewhere. Capture all gang headquarters. There could be, but they're not all in New York. A Genshin Impact, by the way, when you select a twin, doesn't matter for powers. So I gave the choice of who you select at the start to my subscribers, and the first person who commented said go for the female. Everyone in chat went ballistic and said no. Supposedly, the female is the worst person to start as the Traveller. She is not as strong as the male Traveller. So yeah, it does matter, from what I've been told, that you should always go for the male one, in that regard. You need to pee. Well, we've still got a few things to clear. I'm annoyed we didn't get the HQ one come through, but I wonder if there is maybe more than one. Maybe there is more at sea that we didn't know about. Yeah, I don't think they're all in New York. Maybe you're back. Cool. I don't think there's all these gang HQs are in New York, and I think that's why the trophy didn't pop. But we've nearly finished New York at least. There's a few things to do. Oh, there's a couple of trophies I wouldn't mind grabbing while we're here. So one of them is dive into water from 40, I think it's 45 meters high. With a 9 of 16 economic zones, so yeah, that's why we didn't obtain that trophy then yet. But at least New York is nearly done. Now, I wonder if we climb to the top of the mast over there, we may achieve the trophy for the jump into the water from a height. If we don't, I'll be very surprised, because it should be high enough. There is also something to pick up here, actually. Because there is a prosperity. So another collectible we need to do whilst here. There's still so much to do, isn't there? You give them... I don't think you ever get the female. I don't know, because I've not got to the end of the story. And in fact, the story's still building up. Because they're still adding more to the story. Every update is more story added. New maps, new places to go to. Like the chasm that was in last night is really, really new. Hasn't been there that long. There's a lot more towns and places to go to eventually as well. So they keep continuously adding to the game. Right, I need to jump into the water. I don't think I can jump from here. I think that will end us up jumping wrong place. I want to go across to here, I think. As I say, this is a trophy that I think we can complete now. I'm hoping. And you've got to jump into what I think it's on 45 meters high. And I believe we can do it from any ship. We may be better off on the Atlantic, to be fair. Just in case. Can we do it from here? Maybe. We'll find out. Trophy didn't pop, so we obviously weren't high enough. I thought we would have been, to be honest. How is that not high enough? We're going to North Atlantic soon. The plan is we're trophy hunting, so we need to clear all of New York. We've nearly done. We've spent the whole stream doing New York so far. We've managed to achieve the counter the Stalkers. The legendary ships we won't be doing yet because we need to fully upgrade the Morrigan first. There's no point doing those until we've upgraded the Morrigan, because we'll just be destroyed. There's no point. But we'll be doing them sooner rather than later. But yeah, once we've done New York, we'll head out to sea and start them. We've only got about 35 minutes left of the stream, so I'm trying to get as much done as we can before we finish today. That's the plan. But we need to finish New York first. Other than renovations, we'll come back for renovations once we have the materials needed. But obviously we need to be at sea for that. So yeah, I would go for male, Dennis. That was what I was advised. Everyone I've spoke to said that's the one to go for. I was going to do potluck, but obviously when they chose in chat to go for female, everyone went ballistic. So yeah, I would go male personally, from what I'm aware of. Okay, we haven't got much more to do here. We have got one shard over there, one chest, and then one other shard, I believe, and that's it. And then it's renovations only. I believe that will be all the collectibles in New York done. Don't fall off it. Up you go. There's one chest here to grab. And I just need to quickly fast travel to one synchronization point where I missed the bit we needed previously. And then we're off out to sea. That is done. Ah, that's telling me there's a chest missing. So I've missed the chest in Lower Manhattan according to this. Ah, it's over there, that's why. I can see it. So we're nearly done here. There's a couple of things I missed, I've just realised. But yeah, we will be in the North Atlantic very soon. It's just, there's no point finding legendary ships until you think New York last. The only reason we're doing New York first was we was already here. Because of the way the story ended, we were already in New York. So it just made sense. For me, we're already here, let's carry on kind of thing. That's why we started in New York first. It's enabled us to get the counter kill trophy done pretty quickly, admittedly. Because the amount of them that stalked us in here, we managed to take out. That's helped, I think, a lot. Right, there's a shard there to grab. Yeah, well, everyone has their own way of doing it, don't they? Like I say, we're only here because we was already here. So for us, it made sense to, you know, do New York whilst here. Missed that one. So, we've got to find... Need to be higher for that one by the looks of things. I wonder if we need to jump from here. You think young New York? Yeah, as I say, it's just because we were here, to be fair. I need to be higher to get to that, don't I? Don't think it's from there. Let's try jumping from here. No. There's always one that messes you up. The River Valley is hard. Oh, really? I thought the North Atlantic would be, to be fair. Okay. I'm ignoring the fact there's a Stalker nearby. Now we've done the amount we needed to do. I'm not overly worried about Stalkers. Don't jump down there. Jump up. Okay, we need to grab this shard. I can't... How can I not get that one shard? There's obviously something I'm not missing. You started with River Valley, then Northland, then the last New York. Yeah, it just depends on how you want to do it, doesn't it? As I say, we were already in New York, so we started in New York. And I hadn't really planned North Atlantic or River Valley next, to be fair. I hadn't really decided on that one. I missed the shard again. This is the only shard I've had a trouble trying to grab. We've managed all the others fairly quickly. This one just seems to be an awkward position. There we go. We have gained the Anima Shard. You know, New York has been fairly easy. There's quite a lot to do. I wouldn't say it's difficult in the slightest, I agree. The interceptions are good fun. There is just a lot to collect. That's why it's taken time. It's just of how much there is to pick up. Whereas there's probably the same, admittedly, outside the Atlantic and River Valley, but at least you've got other things to do in between. With this, it can become a bit grindy at just running through one place over and over again, but we've managed to do it so far. We're nearly finished. We've literally one chest and I believe one shard, and we're done with New York. Other than renovations, we'll come back for renovations once we have the materials, which again we need to be at sea for. So what would you suggest then, Salmon? Would you suggest River Valley next, or would you suggest Atlantic next? You can buy a lot of supplies. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Okay, that is 9 out of 9 chests for Lower Manhattan. Like I say, all we've got renovations to do. But I believe everything here is done. It doesn't kind of give you a way of checking, which is annoying. We've got to have a quick look at the map, just make sure there's nothing. Once the renovation's done, that would actually tell us a lot more information. So, I know I'm missing a shard here. So we're just going to quickly go to this viewpoint, grab this shard. Yeah, there's a lot more ships. We also can't do any more missions, the naval missions, for that trophy, because we need bigger, better ships. Yeah, Man of War, exactly. That's the kind of thing we need to focus on. So I believe this is New York now finished bar renovations. There we go. Greenwich collectibles all done. There's no way of knowing if you've done everything in each place because, as I said before, unlike Black Flag and even Assassin's Creed 3, it doesn't tell you. Other than these ones, we know they're clear, they've gone blue. Oh, it does tell us. Ah, does actually tell us. I didn't think it did. Or does that only tell you when you're clear? No, it does tell you, actually. That's good. Okay, that makes life easier. Didn't think they told you if they were done. Obviously, the only things left to do are the renovations. Yeah, I didn't think they told us, but it does. That's good. Okay. Annoying ship days, Man of War. Man of Wars, when in the story, I didn't think the Man of Wars were too bad, to be fair. Doesn't mean they're not. So, that is New York finished, other than renovations. So, we've got a choice. River Valley or the Atlantic. Now, they've both got to be done. For the cartographer one, we need to head everywhere. So we kind of need to pick a starting point and head there, really, don't we? We still need to do Albany. Maybe we should start in Albany and then work our way round from there by ship. Do I play Fortnite? No, I've never played Fortnite. I'm not a massive fan of battle royales. So Fortnite's never really interested me because of that element of it. I know they're taking out building and stuff. But yeah, that's just never interested me just because that element. So I'm thinking we head to Albany. What do we got left? We've got about half an hour. Let's clear Albany, including the gang headquarters there. And I know it's another city-esque place. And then from there we can just sail to everywhere else. So we'll do River Valley first then. We'll try and grab supplies along the way. I think that's a good plan. As I say, we've gained a couple of trophies today. I was hoping for more. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to do more. But we're getting there. River Valley first, North Atlantic. Yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. As I say, we clear Albany. And then once we've cleared Albany, we can just sail and work our way round. So, we're here. Let's do gang headquarters first. I still need to find a group of 5 troops together for the Berserk Grenade trophy. I still need to jump into the water from a really big height as well. I thought that'd be easier than what it actually is at the minute. We'll figure that out as we go. Fortnite now has Darth Vader and Indiana Jones Jr. The Fortnite adds a lot of stuff. They've done a lot of Marvel heroes as well, haven't they? I've seen quite a lot about it. It's just not my thing. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of battle royales and things like that. Right, we're going to locate the gang leader, rescue the British officer, and cut down the gang flag. I need to pet a dog. Come here, dog. 2 more dogs needed for the challenge. Ignore the boats there. I'm trying to get way across so we're not going to get seen so much. Ignore the boat. We'll use the boat actually. Can we get across that way? Hoping we'll do a bit more than dive underwater. Wasn't my intention. We can go up the rocks here though. But yeah, they had a lot of different characters, don't they, to Fortnite? I'm amazed my boy's not wanted to play, to be fair. It's not something he's asked to look at or play. I would have thought he would have done, but yeah, he just hasn't. Right, there's my flag. Leader's kind of the easiest person, or the one we want to find as quickly as possible. Otherwise they can get frustrating. Where's me ladder up? Take out the scout, the sniper here. I think there's always something good to do quite early. There is a guard there. Still need that group of 5 as well. So we'll keep an eye out for. I want him to kind of come over here if possible. Search on YouTube, Maya Walk. What do they do? What kind of content do they have? Okay, sniper down. Can we see the leader anywhere? He is obviously our focus to start with. Once you take the leader out, these become really simple. It's in this area over there. Let's get some height and see if we can spot this leader. Once we have the leader location, life becomes a lot easier in these. So avoid being seen at the same time if we can. He is around here somewhere. It's a case of spotting who he is. Where is he? He's a famous YouTuber. Oh, is he? I've not heard of the name. But then it depends on what he does. If he does Fortnite, I wouldn't have heard of him, would I? It's not something I play, I'm not going to have heard of him. You know, I watch people like Loki Doki, Tia Marduk. They're the kind of people I watch. When I actually get a chance to watch people, to be fair. Right, gang leader is down. Yes, that's going to involve a fight, but that's not a big deal. Okay, we still need to rescue the British officer and cut down the flag as well. And while we're here, there's actually a chest over here we might as well grab. That's another one done at least. Ignore the guy that's there. Do you know how to double counter-attack? Double counter-attack? Yeah, when if two people attack you at the same time, yes. It just, you need to have two people attack you at the same time though, don't you? Which doesn't always happen. I've noticed that happens a lot less in this than in Black Flag or Assassin's Creed 3 or even in the Ezio collection. Double attacks seem to be very rare in this, for whatever reason. It's just the way it's come up so far. We've not really had many of them. I don't think I've had a single one, actually. I wonder if Rogue doesn't have that. The double tools kill, depends on the tool. Obviously, the Berserk darts are different, aren't they? But, yeah, I don't think you've got double kills in Rogue. Because I've yet to see it happen. I've not been attacked by more than one person at a time. So I do wonder if we don't have it in this. I don't think we can rescue him while we're being seen, though. Okay. Any more? Put my gas mask on. We need to do that a certain amount of times as well. The gas mask is also a trophy we need to make sure we get. There we go. Gang headquarters done. Do you play? We're playing Unity next. The plan is we're going to aim for the Platinum Trophy for Assassin's Creed Rogue, because the story's done. Once we've got the Platinum Trophy for Rogue, we then move on to Unity, and then after that Syndicate, and then we've done the whole franchise. So we've been playing through them all as we go. So yeah, the plan is Unity is next. Syndicate's after Unity. We started off doing them in a really weird order, to be honest. So when I first started streaming, I just had a major accident, and that's why I started streaming, to allow me to have a kind of a social life. I was in the middle of doing Valhalla at the time, and from there we did Odyssey, and then we moved on to Origins, and then we went to the Ezio collection, because we can't do the first one. So Ezio collection after that, and then we've done... Oh, no, we did Assassin's Creed 3 first. We did Assassin's Creed 3, the DLC to Assassin's Creed 3, then the Ezio collection, all three of those. We've just finished Black Flag and the DLC to Black Flag. Rogue is now nearly finished. So then we're going to do Unity and then Syndicate. And then we've also got the 2.5D side-scroller games as well to do. Genshin Impact does have trophies. They're based on doing a certain amount of things, so like a certain amount of chests in Mondstadt found, opened, that kind of stuff. My advice for Genshin Impact as well, Dennis, is you collect Prima Gems as you go, don't you? Save your Prima Gems until you have enough for 10 wishes, which is 1,600, depending if you've collected the wishes themselves. So save up your Prima Gems, do 10 wishes at a time, and then you'll get better stuff. And also, there's lots of things to learn about Genshin Impact. You've got to learn about artifacts and how they work, weapons as well. Certain weapons work with certain characters. Certain characters are horrendous. Certain characters are really good. So there's quite a lot to learn. I'm horrendous with Genshin Impact, mainly because I don't read up on anything. So because I don't read up on anything, I kind of just do it as we go. Which is why I get people in streams saying, change your character, do this, do that. Just because I play it differently to a lot of people, and because I won't grind it either. But yeah, Salmon, we're PS5. Obviously the games are only PS4 there, aren't they? Other than Valhalla, and now Origins has got a PS5 upgrade. We play them on the PS5, but obviously they're PS4 games in that respect. Right, we're getting there. Have I got enough? No, because I need the wood, don't I? Okay. We are getting there here. Let's do a few things to clear, and then Albany will be done. We've got about 15-20 minutes left. I do need to be careful, because I can't really overrun today, because we've got an appointment this afternoon. So we can't overrun too much. after today, the next live stream is actually Saturday evening. It's a subscriber special Saturday evening where you guys pick what happens as we play through Detroit Become Human, where you guys make the decisions. I just press the buttons and have an opinion, but it's on you guys what we do. So that's Saturday evening. That's our next live stream. And then the scheduled video will go out Sunday as usual. And we'll figure out what we're doing next week in terms of finishing off the platinum for this and also starting Assassin's Creed Unity. I was hoping to have an idea of time today. But I don't know. I haven't really got an idea of how long this is going to take. Based on today, I was hoping I would. It's not really happened, unfortunately. You have PS5 as well. Dennis. Oh yeah, you told me about your PS5, didn't you? You said Morwalk is famous. Like I said, I've never heard of him. But that doesn't mean he's not famous. If they don't do what I'm interested in, I wouldn't have heard of him, more than likely. I've heard of Mr. Beast, but that Mr. Beast doesn't interest me. Not for any bad reason, it's just, you know, he doesn't do content that I enjoy. It's not my kind of thing. So, you know, it's just Mr. Beast, this isn't my thing. That's the nice thing about YouTube, though. There's so much variety of content. Not everyone is going to like the same things, and I like that. It gives people choice. And just because someone's famous doesn't mean everyone watches them. Right, there's a prosperity here we need to grab. There's a chest. I want to get Albany finished today if we can. In theory, I think we should. Because by the looks of it, we don't have too much to do here. Okay, we need to climb up here. Grab this prosperity. And there's one chest weirdly to the side we've got to do. There we go, prosperity dump. There's a chest round the way down here. Or some random chest. Then we'll come back, we'll do the interception. And there's a couple of little bits to finish off, and then we're done with Albany. The way to be able to do double kill tools is that you have to kill one person, you press the triangle button and point it. Yeah, we don't really have the tools set though a lot of the time. The only one I need to do is the Berserk grenade. But as I say, double kills on this, I don't think happen. Because I haven't seen many, there's not many times in this that you've had two people attack you at once. So I do wonder if double kills aren't possible in Assassin's Creed Rogue. Just because I've yet to experience it. And it's the fact we've done the whole story and not experienced double kills seems really weird. Because you would have thought you would have done by now. You didn't hear about Morwalk, Jimmy, Horse vs. Gaming Channel. I don't know who Jimmy is. Who's Jimmy? Only Ordinary Soldiers. Yeah, I don't think Rogue has double kills. As I say, I've yet to see a single double kill. I think we've done well to clear New York today. I know it's been a bit tedious, and this isn't the way we normally do Assassin's Creed. Normally we'll clear as we play through the story. It's just not been possible with Rogue. Rogue's story was so small, it just didn't enable us to do our normal playstyle. Which is a bit frustrating, but we need to make up for that now. Hopefully get as much done as we can. We are aiming for the platinum. I know some people have said they don't want to see it, and that's fine. What I'll do is I'll put on the Discord, we'll make decisions for next week. And once I finish streaming today, I'll put on the Discord channel and ask people, do you want to see us continue to platinum this on stream? Or do we do it in our own time away from stream and we go straight to Unity? But that'll be on the Discord later on today. Oh, that's Mr. Beast's real name, is it? I didn't know that, to be fair. Right, Mariah Gurley, that's who we're looking for next. Mariah Gurley is a charismatic political agitator who is gaining too much influence in Albany. She's been ignoring our warnings, and we cannot afford to lose the few allies we have. Make her into an example for the local population. So we need to save this woman from being attacked.
Completely lost it. I can understand.
I like the last one because he actually fought back. He helped us kill the assassins who are after him, which was quite good. Right, where is she? There she is. 4 minutes, 7 assassins.
Don't say anything or intervene. We could be next.
Okay. 4 minutes, 7 assassins. This is going to be interesting. Right, there's one over here somewhere. Not him. They're all as in yellow, aren't they? So none of those. There we go. There's two here, in fact. One there. The downside to these is the actual main guards joining in. That's what makes these annoying. I need to try and do them silently, but at the same time, take them out. Right, we're looking for some more. It can be up high on roofs. Don't think there will be as much in Albany because Albany's a smaller place. Alright, this guy. That's another one down. That's 3 done. 4 left to go and we've got 3 minutes. It's not that guy. Trying to stay away from guards and stuff as well so they don't get any guards come after us for all our killing. Someone here. I can't see him as of yet. Not there. This is what makes me wonder, are they on the house? Ah, we found someone over there. Where's this one? Okay. There's one here and I can't seem to see him. Which is annoying. Where is he? Okay, we're going to have to miss this one for a minute. Oh, there he is. That's another one down. How long have we got? 2 minutes left. 3 to go. We know where 1 is. Okay. If we can do this quickly, it does save time. Actually having to sit there and defend them. Because defending them is frustrating at times. Okay. This isn't one of the assassins. But I didn't want him shooting, that's why we're looking for him. That's an assassin. Okay, 2 to go, 1 minute 40. I think we're okay time-wise. Need to work out what this next one is. Nope. I'll catch up with chat in a second. Apologies for not keeping on top of it. But I'm just trying to make sure we don't lose this one and have to redo it, really. Okay, I'm missing one over here. Where are you? My assassin? I can't see him. How long we got? 1 minute 6. I know where 1 is. I'm missing one here. That's my only issue. I'm missing 1. And I kind of want this one found. Ideally before we go looking for the one we know where they are. 40 seconds. No one there. Market area. Come on, give me the assassin. I think I found... did I find him? No. Can't find one. That's really annoying when you can't find one person. Ah, there he is. Okay, we know where they both are. 27 seconds to take them both down. That's 1. And that is 2. Assassin interception finished. Nice. Right, so I'll catch both. Cass, good morning. How are you? You're joining us as we've got about 10 minutes left. But long time no see. How are you? How is work? Right, let me catch up with chat, and then we'll crack on. Counter attack, there must be 3 souls you need, so you need to keep countering until you have 2 exclamation marks. Yeah, see, I don't believe in Assassin's Creed Rogue you can do that. I've yet to see a single double attack or triple attack. So I don't think Rogue is set up that way. Mr. Boost was born in 1997 like you. Oh, wow. Back on track. Do you think we should do the platinum on stream? Okay. Nice to know. Like I said, I'll put it in the Discord as well. I'll kind of gain a consensus. We normally do, to be fair. It's just, I know people do find it tedious. Just watching us clear everything. There are still some mini stories to do and stuff. Like the interceptions and things. I just don't like people being bored. Although it doesn't... Clearing a load of stuff does enable you just to chat away, though, while we do it. That's the other side. And trophy hunting shouldn't be too bad. I think we'll get there pretty quickly with most of the trophies once we clear everything. I think the clearing will take the time. The trophies will be pretty simple, I think. That's my general thoughts currently. The moves are so cool and amazing. Some of the moves are really cool. The movie's good. I actually enjoyed the movie. My only concern was it didn't really fit with the general story so far. Like the modern day part didn't, in my mind, didn't quite work. Work is great, but ironically, I'm in a bad mood right now. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, Cass. I'm sure it'll cool off due to the stream late. Well, you only got about 10 minutes, unfortunately. But I do appreciate you dropping by. The family pranked you by calling you home all the way from work. So you drove there just to find out it's a prank. Wasted your one single lunch break because of that. Oh, really? That's a bad prank. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, we need to go out the gate, and then we're just heading over here. A couple of things over here. We've got a tavern to a lot. We'll probably do that last. We are nearly done in Albany already as well. You thought the movie was horrible. I don't think the movie was horrible. I think that the movie was okay. I just think it lacked more of a link to the games. That's the problem. Non-AC fans, to be honest, the lore fans would hate it. Yeah, I think the link to the games is the issue. Obviously, there's more lore than just the games, I know that. But for me, they lack that link. Or the link should have at least been better. That's my issue with it. Other than that, though, for the film itself, I enjoyed it as a film. Jump up. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, as a film, I enjoyed it. If you ignore the fact it's, certain things don't work. You've only got 15 minutes of break now. That's not fun for you. Sorry to hear that, Cass. Well, we've only got 5 minutes left, 10 minutes anyway. So, you get to enjoy a bit of Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Assassin's Creed Rogue story we've actually finished as well. We're just now doing the collectibles and all that stuff. The actual story finished ages ago. Or yesterday, in fact. Because the story's so short. They did stick to Animus. Yeah, they did stick some parts in that worked. I just felt the modern day story part was kind of off to what we know. I was going to try and avoid this fight, but there we go. One more. Come on then. If you're going to attack me, do it. I will say some of Shay's moves are quite demanding, like very vicious. He's got that style of fighting that's quite a vicious style compared to some of the other assassins. Like Ezio's fighting style is very methodical, in some ways like a dance. The way he uses his sword and stuff is very dance kind of style. Like, Italian, I would have said. I know that's obviously defeating the point. But yeah, Shay's style of fighting is very aggressive, very bloodthirsty in a way. Kind of like Hytham's. That is something I've noticed. Connor's is very different as well. His is more indigenous kind of style. But yeah, interesting just noticing some of the different fighting styles. People who aren't lore fans, if they say, I want the next game to be an Assassin's Creed game in space. I've never read a single person say they want Assassin's Creed in space. I've heard a lot about Japan, which I don't think is going to happen. If you read all the information within the games themselves, it tells you what's coming up. They all predict the next one because there's always been a plan, hasn't there, of what's coming next. And Japan has never really been mentioned. We've had it slightly in the 2.5D side-scroller, which we have to still play at some point as well. I have them. I just need to play them. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Japanese one. I hear a lot of people say modern day to like now. I've also heard a lot of people say they want to see World War II, which I think is a bit weird. I don't know how World War II would work, to be fair. But yeah, I've never heard anyone say about space, to be fair. Where have you seen that, Cass? Have you seen anyone say about space, Dennis? It's not something I've read. That's, doesn't mean it hasn't been said. I've just not read it. Well, I think if we do the tavern, Albany is then done. which would be a good way to finish up today, I think. Obviously, we've finished New York, Albany, and then in the next stream we can just sail around. We've got £126,000 in the bank. We do need a lot of materials. Obviously, that will take time. And also, how many streams do you think this will take to finish? That's what I'm unsure of. This is quite good when you're putting through tables here, to be fair. Through the table he goes. There you go. Did you just punch me? He did. There we go. Tavern unlocked. I need to find out also where that point is where we jump into the water from. I will quickly speak to him because he should give us some information. There is a point we need to jump 45 meters into the water somewhere, and that's a trophy in itself. But I don't know where that is. I'm going to keep an eye out for anywhere really, really tall. We tried it in New York Harbour. Didn't work. It obviously wasn't high enough. There must be somewhere extremely high we can do it. So that's the supply camp. We need to find as many of those as possible. So I think there's a trophy for 20 supply camps. So that's something we've got to figure out how to do as well. Assassin's Creed in space, come on, Tim. I know. Right, I believe we've cleared Albany. Albany isn't going to tell us though, is it? Other than the renovation. I can't see anything left. We've already got fox pelts and the hare pelts, so we haven't worried about those. Let's head to the Harbour Master. That will give us a save as well, and we can upgrade anything we can do on the Morrigan. And then, unfortunately, we are done for today. As I say, it's been an interesting stream. Most of it's spent in New York, clearing New York, which took a lot longer than I expected, but it's done. Bar renovations, which will come in time. As I said earlier, after today, we are next live tomorrow evening. 9 PM GMT, 9:30 PM GMT for our subscriber special. Detroit Become Human. You guys pick what we do. I need to refill all the ammunition. That is Saturday evening, tomorrow evening. That is our next live stream. So I'm just going to quickly upgrade what we can on the Morrigan. I don't think we can actually do anything. Money isn't the issue, it's supplies. We need to go around, get a few ships done. We also can't do any more of the naval contracts for the fact that we need better ships in our fleet. That is now an issue. But we're done here in Albany. Don't go too far out. I expected to be able to tell us. That's one thing I'm really frustrated by, is you can't see easily if you've completed somewhere. It doesn't tell you, which is really annoying. So my thinking is on the next stream, we travel up here. We basically follow the river where possible. We've got Twin Snake Path to clear. We'll go here, do the chest. We've got a supply camp there. We come round this way, Lock Cliff, and work our way round in some sort of logical order to try and clear everything as much as possible, as it all needs doing. And then once this is done, we can head to North Atlantic, and that will be our next point of call. Do all that, and then at the end it'll be the legendary ships, and then the cheats, whatever they entail. That's kind of the plan. Like I said, I've already got Dennis's opinion. We'll, in the Discord, we'll put that point across. Do we continue doing this on stream? I think we should to a degree. But I wonder if it's whether we can mix Unity into it or not. But it's something we'll have to talk about on Discord, and we'll probably talk about it in the subscriber special tomorrow as well, to be fair. In terms of progress, we do need to go back and do some main missions again. We are currently 63% synchronized. There are a couple of sequences we need to go back and do one side mission. There's one in sequence 1, one in sequence 3, one in sequence 5, and that's it. So there's 3 missions to go back and do a side objective. We've got 49% done Assassin Interception. We're missing a secondary sequence there. We haven't done a hunting challenge yet. We have tried one with the hares, but none of the hares appeared, which didn't help. New York is 100% done. River Valley is 25%, North Atlantic 15%, Taverns 14%, Viewpoints 35%, Viking Sword Fragments 13%, 70% Gang Headquarters, 50% Forts, 28% Totems, 30% Templar Maps, 11% Renovations, 12% Settlements, and 4% Templar Relics. Tells you there's still quite a bit to do. 63% isn't bad. I don't know what we started on today, to be fair. We can upgrade Shay a bit. We can craft things as well. We haven't really crafted much. I'll have a proper look through trophies as well. I kind of want, when we do stream Rogue, to try and finish clear things, I want to have a list of trophies we can aim for whilst doing it, just to make life a little bit easier, more than anything else. There is a trophy for Sturgo challenges. I think it's 35 needed, and we have 33, so that's not too bad. But I'm afraid that is it for today. We are out of time for this morning. As I say, we are back Saturday evening for the subscriber special. And if you have a look on the Discord over the weekend, I'll put about Unity and Rogue and what we plan and what we think we should be doing. And we'll gauge opinion from you guys to what the plan is for next week. I haven't arranged a schedule for next week because I'm just waiting to decide how we're going to go about this. That's why I've held off with the schedule. But as I say, unfortunately, that is it for today. Thank you all, as always, for the stream. It's been amazing to chat. Thank you to the new people that have popped in. Cass, pleasure to see you as always. Dennis, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Enjoy Genshin Impact if you continue playing it this afternoon. Yeah, we're back live tomorrow evening for Detroit Become Human. So as always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. We will see you again very soon, I'm sure. If we don't see you Saturday evening, have a good weekend. But we'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.